viewers on the YouTube, if you're watching us live, Merry Christmas, early Happy New Year's. I'm your host, Diego Crespo. With me today is my co-host, Gina Versa, in the
Hey,
back of
how's
his
it going?
car.
Yeah, couldn't find good enough recording space, so this is just how it's gonna be for right now.
That's all right. Are you doing okay? Is your place isn't like on fire or something, right?
No, it's not on fire. No, it's
Okay, I
just
would have
like,
hated to end the year with fires too. We have floods though. We got
yeah,
floods.
it was too noisy in there, so
Okay, well, that's all right. As long as you're doing good. And then
yeah.
I'm gonna run this down real quick. We have our excellent guest host Max Deering back joining us at fucking the earliest time humanly possible from the Netherlands. Thank you, my friend, for being on again.
Anytime. I wasn't gonna miss seeing you guys to close out the year.
Did you take a nap before this at least?
Yeah, I got home like around a little bit after 11, and I tried to go straight to bed. I say tried. Probably fell asleep like at 12:30, so probably got like a good hour and a half nap in, and I'm back.
Okay.
So I'll go back to bed though. So I'm
Okay, good. And then that beautiful voice is from our own favorite guest of the show, Shaq Lambert, our goat. Welcome back to the show. It's been a couple
Welcome.
months.
It's been a while. It's been a minute.
Yeah, I think we talked early before the summer movie season. We're like, fuck it, let's just get the summer stuff out of the way.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. That was a long time. Like that was a long time ago, but that's also not that long ago.
Yeah. It's
The passage of time is fucked.
the passage of time this year especially has been fucked. It feels like both the longest and the fastest year in recent memory, but that's okay. We have movies to talk about. We have things to catch up on. I just want to know how you boys are doing. What's going on? How are your guys' holidays? We're gonna talk our favorite top 5 movies of the year. But yeah, how is everyone doing before we get into our other favorite stuff of the year, like TV shows, movies, games, books, comics, whatever? I'm gonna send out the links for this stuff. Yeah, how's everyone doing today?
Good now. I mean, like it got a bit dicey like before Christmas because there were so many plans that I had for like that week of Christmas, and then a few of them had to get kiboshed because I got sick because there's like a fucking cold going around Toronto or something like that. It's bad, and which probably is also like COVID related. But yeah, but I still managed to be like healthy enough. And like I got rid of the sickness right before I actually had to go visit my family and stuff for Christmas. So any crisis is thankfully avoided, at least on my part. But yeah, I'm good. I'm chilling.
I'm glad to hear you're doing better.
I'm sick of the American elite and your superiority. Everyone's flaunting and shaking their ass with their look at me, I get to watch Marty Supreme, yeah, and I don't get to fucking watch till February. Fuck all y'all. Sorry, I'm real bitter, but I'm not. You know what? I'm not even that annoyed that I don't get to see it till February. It's like, what the fuck is that international distribution? Why do I have to wait like 2 months? It's so annoying. Yeah, it's whatever. I'm good. I'm happy with what I've seen this year. I'm just like, all right, whatever, guys. But yeah, no, I'm good. I'm also playing the catch up game. There's only 2 films I actually watched them the other day that I haven't yet added to my list. Shaq, I know we were just offline talking about the numbers we're at, but I think if I include my 2 films, I'm at 74.
Okay, yeah.
Now I know I'm cheating a bit because I've got the new cut of Albert Pune's Captain America up there, but I don't care. But
No, it counts. It counts.
yeah, it counts. But yeah, no. So I was looking at mine and like, okay. But yeah, no, I'm good. Bit tired, obviously. But you know what? I just came back a few hours ago. They were playing because I have one more film. My list won't even be complete because I have actually one more film or maybe even 2 more tomorrow with It Was Just an Accident, but I had only just found out that they were doing the English subtitle showings. So I'm doing that tomorrow morning. So my list is technically not fully complete, but it'll mostly be functionally complete. Mm-hmm. But I came back a few hours ago from there was a showing of Vampire Hunter D Bloodlust in theaters, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not missing that. So went to go see that before I hopped on here. Went to see that, took a nap, woke up doing this. But damn, if you guys haven't seen it, that is everything you ever need to know about Max is in that movie. If you think it's got it. It's got everything you need, everything the body needs. Westerns, romance, giant Victorian Gothic ships, vampires, mutants, demon mutants, werewolves with big mouths in their chests. It's fantastic. I've rambled on. I'm sorry, Gene.
That makes
how you
a lot
doing?
of sense. But yes, Gene, how's it going with you? What's the holidays treating you like? Movie catch up? What's going on?
Yeah, it's going good. A lot better than last year. I got sick last year with the flu, and I'm not sick this year, so it's 10 times better. Because that was not fun dealing with the flu. I just ate it, but yeah, caught up on a few movies. Max will probably be jealous, but Marty Supreme yesterday, which in IMAX.
I plan on going to see it again next week, by the way.
Man, fuck y'all. Liam's out here. Oh, I got the DGA screener. Oh, all
Mhm.
right.
No, Liam is our united enemy on that front. I have
yeah,
the
that's
DGA
Liam.
screener of Avatar, Fire and Ash. Fuck you. Can't wait for alphas though, buddy. That's hype as fuck.
Uh-huh. But yeah, any other films that I caught up on? Yeah, Marty Supreme, Avatar, of course, and yeah, just a bunch of Christmas movies. But yeah, just in terms of any other new movies, SpongeBob SquarePants, I saw.
Oh, real? Okay, interesting.
Big
SpongeBob.
pants, big guy pants. Okay.
Yeah.
Fuck. I'm
Got
so
to,
angry at myself for even making that stupid ass reference.
No. Here, it's funny that you
Yeah.
mentioned that because I thought that was just like a meme, like 6'7" or something like that, that got picked up online.
It just
Mhm.
randomly thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's the
And then
actual song.
Yeah, I was.
Uh-huh.
My mind was kind of blown. Which
He
I'm
wants
happy
to-
with.
He has the same character arc. He wants to be the same. He wants to be taken seriously.
Yeah. It's
So I feel
it's
with
the same
every
thing.
yeah every SpongeBob movie or important show, he's just gonna go through the same sort of character arcs.
Well,
trying to
there's
get
only
that
so much you can
license.
do with
Yeah.
a sponge guy.
I think he's supposed to be 22 or 23
I don't
in
even.
canon.
At this
I
point, I
wanna
don't
say
even
he's
know
not-
what age. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's old enough to drive a car. So he's over 18, I think.
I gotta be
Yeah.
honest. I don't think the late great Steven Hillenberg put that much thought into it, but
Mhm.
you know that show hit when it was good, like back in the day. Like some of
Yeah.
those old episodes hold the fuck up. They're
Listen,
funny.
99
no
to 04, it was untouchable.
Yeah.
Yeah, no
I mean,
Nosferatu.
He's literally flipping burgers. The man at least is of age.
Yeah, he has a work permit despite being a sponge. But
Yeah.
I was gonna say Nosferatu, that episode. Just doing
Nosferatu,
the-
yeah. That movie, that episode probably got Robert Eggers the green light on his movie. So
Mhm.
shout out Drew Hunter in the comments. Bloodlust on the big screen, Max, you lucky son of a bitch. Yeah, and by the way, Max, you saying like this is everything you're into is like, yeah, having seen that film, like everything just clicked for me. It's like when you watch Excalibur, John Borman's Excalibur, and then you hear Zack Snyder say it's his favorite movie, you go like, oh, like that's what I feel when you just said
Everything
that right
makes sense.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
what Batman watches in BVS.
yeah. It's the arc of those movies that Snyder explained. He's just doing Excalibur as superheroes, which
See,
sounds
now-
really fucking cool.
I bet
You know, mixed results.
I bet Robert Patterson's Batman watches Vampire Hunter D Bloodlust. He's got weeb energy on him. I'm betting.
Yeah, he's got a big weeb, I think.
I will say I found it really funny how apparently everyone, and myself included, decided to watch It's a Wonderful Life on Christmas Day.
Oh god damn,
Um,
yeah.
That's
And
yeah, a lot of people do that.
I hadn't seen it in probably 10 plus years.
It felt
had
like
been a
this year was a
minute.
big one for it.
Yeah, I hadn't seen in ages. All I most remember was the Potterville stuff, and I completely like forgot Potter, Mr. Potter, and everything. But I'm watching it and like, damn, it's so good. And then at the end, and viewers, I don't know if they can see, but like I'm sitting next to Susan, I'm like covering my eyes, like not looking at it, like because I'm sitting here like tearing up, like it's so good. And I think I'm a bit of an easy crier, and she likes to make fun of me for being sentimental. But then I hear from her, she's crying too. And so we're both boohoo crying at the end. Like, it's so beautiful.
No,
It's so
that's
nice.
that's a crier movie. That's a big one. I saw it on the big screen actually
Hmm.
about a week and a half ago at this point. Fuck, man. Fuck, dude.
Meanwhile, I'm watching fucking Saw 2 at my cousin's house.
Hey, Saw 2 is a banger.
Oh,
so.
listen, it's an undisputed Shaq banger. Like, I love that movie to death.
America can't afford to lose Jimmy Stewart.
Yeah. Well, you watch that fucking movie, you're like, goddamn right, we can't. Rat Boy Advance in the comments, our boy Jack Godwin, caught a late showing of Inland Empire this afternoon, which is a hell of a movie to just watch on an afternoon. Shaq, I need to hear from you because you've been on a journey.
Yes. I will never watch Inland Empire. Like, that's the one, like, because I've been going through Lynch a lot this year. I watched a lot of his films this year, plus the entirety of Twin Peaks. And he's, to me, a very hit or miss director. There's some where he is a singular director, and I will fully give him as much credit on that as much as I can. That being said, him and I not always on the same wavelength. There's a lot of times where there's a big disconnect. A lot of time I felt that, especially during The Return. Like, there's so much of that where I'm like, this is actively pissing me off. And Inland Empire, from the little bits I've seen, is so viscerally unpleasant in a way that I'm like, yeah, I don't think I could vibe with this. Ironically enough, Twin Peaks Fire Walk With Me is also, in that same way, very punishing. But that's the one movie where it actually worked more for me, but that's also because I watched the TV show. So, like, it helped that, like, when all this crazy shit happens, I'm like, okay, I have a baseline of where I can, like, I have a ground to stand on here. And a lot of times I feel like I don't. Like, there's so, like, I would say in terms of ones that I did, I would say, like, Wild at Heart works so much more for me than I thought it would. Blue Velvet, I'm waver, but I've kind of fallen in the land of, like, okay, I do like this movie. But unfortunately, the ones that I don't like are, like, the ones that people love. So, like, Mulholland Drive did nothing for me. Lost Highway did nothing for me. I'll never shit on them and call them bad movies. It's just ones that just do not work for me at all. But yeah, it's Lynch. It's you get it or you don't.
Yeah, I'm glad you took the journey regardless, though.
Yeah,
he has a very singular voice, and his passing earlier this year, like, we did an episode on it. Go check it out with our great friend Matt Curion. We waxed poetic about him, so yeah, it's cool to see people are still trying his stuff out.
It was pure coincidence that, like, he had happened to pass, because I decided on that Twin Peaks journey maybe, like, months beforehand. And so it just happened to be a coincidence. If anything, I'm also bummed that I had a ticket to go see The Straight Story, because the theater that I go to all the time, the Rep Theater, they had a screening of it. Couldn't make it because I had, like, an important thing. I think I had something important that was happening that I couldn't make it to. But I do want to see it.
Okay, that one is like his normal movie.
That's why I want to see his most straightforward thing.
I'm pretty sure that'll be your favorite. Dune is not fucking normal, dude. Dune is fucking insane.
All right, I fell off after Twin Peaks. I'm hoping next year I can hop back on the train. It's just a matter of I want to get Seuss on it, and she was just like, nah, like she can do that with Twin Peaks.
Those first two seasons I really do like. For
I
the
do
most
too.
Part.
I do. I think they're fantastic.
It's just 3 it's a test. It's a test of how much bullshit you can endure.
It is pure Lynch, and people did bounce off it. Not many. Now it seems like it was almost universally loved.
Yeah,
I remember that was not the case.
I
in 2017.
will also say this: even though I watched all of it in the theater, it's not a fucking movie. He filmed it like a movie, but it's not a fucking movie.
Yeah, like, we have fun with the Letterboxd, like, Twin Peaks: The Return is in the top 4. Like, that's like a fun thing.
That's the type of shit that makes me mad. Like, it shouldn't make me mad, but it does.
Yeah, well, it's like when people be like, "That is the best movie." It's like, no, sorry. Like, my boy, I love David Lynch. God bless him. Thank you for everything he's done. It's just not a movie, and that's okay. TV can be art too. And speaking of TV, boom, segue. Other favorite stuff from 2025 before we just go all over with the our top 5 favorite movies of the year. Shaq, I actually don't know, how much TV do do you
like
engage
none.
with?
Dude,
Yeah.
literally most of the conversations of me and my roommate is, have you watched the show, and me going no. That's it. So like I don't think I've watched a single new show this year. I think the only thing I did was I watched like the first couple episodes of It's Always Sunny because I'm still in the middle of a catch up, and also I want to see their Abbott Elementary crossovers,
Oh yeah.
and those are amazing.
Damn.
But in terms of like anything new, haven't so I haven't watched The Pit, I haven't watched Pluribus, I haven't watched what the fuck is everybody else going on this year?
And
Stranger Things.
Oh, I Stranger Things is so I could not give a fuck less. But yeah, none of those. I have started nothing new. The only show I did was just Twin fucking Peaks.
So then you'll catch Andor in like 10 to 12 years.
Oh, Andor. I'm trying to. First, I do want to like sit down and watch it all, but like, let me cut down a little bit on my like movie watch list and my gaming like backlog.
Yeah,
I'll
I've
get
seen
to
you
it.
in the finals every goddamn day. Like,
It's my morning routine. My morning routine now is now a couple of games of Fortnite, a couple of games of the finals, and then I could do whatever else for the rest of the day.
Okay, here then fuck TV. Gene, Max, and I can talk TV in a second. But how about you guys talk? What games are you playing? Because I'm not a big gamer. I like games. I just haven't
Okay.
hopped into new stuff. So like,
Yes.
what should I hop
play.
into next year?
Doom the Dark Ages fucking rips.
hell
Um,
yeah, hell yeah.
It's not the best of like this recent trilogy that they've had. I still think like the 2016 one is the best, but as a gameplay wise, it's fucking
Nothing feels
immaculate.
better than throwing that fucking chainsaw shield. That shit is
When they
addicting.
announced that like they're holding, it's like, oh, this time it's gonna be stop and fight. I'm like, I don't know how I feel about that, considering movement is a big part of like those last two Doom games, but the shield works fucking wonders. It's immaculate. It's a lot of fun. That I just finished playing South of Midnight, which is like this cool like Southern Gothic action platformer. The combat's kind of whatever, but if anything, it's worth watching just for like the aesthetic, because it's like Coraline. Think like Princess and the Frog meets Coraline.
I
was
think
very,
I
very
just saw some artwork for that too.
Yes, that was a lot of fun. In terms of other new stuff, I haven't played Expedition 33, the fucking thing that swept the Game Awards. But I have it on the list. I'm just gonna play it probably like next month. Other than that, Ninja Gaiden 4 is a lot of fun. What else? Max, what else have you been playing? While I think of other stuff that.
I've been gaming this year has been way bad for me. Like, well, if only because I'm trying to break my Destiny 2 addiction. Which is a lot. It's actually pretty easy. It's not that hard. It's not that I don't want to play the game. I just don't play it. But that's mostly because I've been focused on like writing and other adventures. So like it's actually been good for me to not. So outside of Doom, I actually don't think I've played all that much new stuff this year.
Mhm.
Mostly me just diving back into fucking Alan Wake 2 again. Like, this shit
boy.
is so fucking great. It's the greatest thing ever.
I'm not. I can't do it. The jump scare is not getting
No. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Because they have options in the menu for you
to
turn
lessen
down.
it, but it's still there.
Stop being a little bitch.
Oh, also, because I forgot every single fucking year, Like a Dragon. It's my shit every single year. So this year it was fucking Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii. It was great. I love Majima. I just love the Like a Dragon franchise. I can't wait for the next fucking remake coming out soon. Yeah. Oh, Battlefield 6. Battlefield 6 is a return to form for the series also, because the last couple of games have been very mid, and this is the first one where I'm like, okay, Battlefield is fun again. Not fun enough to take me away from the finals, but it's still fun.
You know it's bad when Call of Duty's like scared in his pants. Like,
They've been shit in the bed.
Yeah. I didn't play that much new this year. I think I have to slowly resign myself that I might never actually play Silent Hill 2 the remake, just because I want to, but I really like the vibes, and I haven't had the time to just like, or the drive really to sit down to it. I will say Diego next year. I think you're on PC, right? I think that's your PC right there behind you.
Yeah, I'm on PC.
There's a game coming out that I'm looking forward to that I think would also be your vibe. It also gives Alan Wake 2 vibes. It's very Twin Peaks. I mean, the game is called Silver Pines. It seems like a side scroller. I don't know much about it. I follow them. It's apparently going to come out next year. but it looks real fucking interesting. It's called, like I said, Silver Pines. I can't imagine when it comes out, it's going to be close to $60, if that. It'll probably be far less, but it looks real interesting.
Yeah. Oh, also I forgot Borderlands 4. Borderlands 4 is also very good.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah,
4
please.
is good. It's so much better than 3 because 3 was some shite.
Dog shit.
Yeah.
Dog shit game. Unacceptable.
3 actually, like, this story, you actually give a shit about people. Yeah, like the gameplay is still very rock solid, but like thankfully the villain isn't fucking annoying. It's not these fucking streamers or whatever. Yeah, no, it's very, very good. I'm waiting on the DLC whenever they decide to drop like the next like big character and story. And I think lastly, before I think that might be covering everything. Mafia: The Old Country is okay. Like I completed. Story's very good, but the gameplay is kind of whatever. Helldivers 2 I got big into because they finally released it on Xbox this year. And also Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4 is a very good remake of those last two.
All right. And Resident Evil 9. We're all hyped for that, right?
Yo,
All hyped as
boy.
fuck?
I'm excited to not play, but I'm so happy my boy Leon's back.
Okay.
I- I played Resident Evil 4 and 5 and 6. I played like the actiony ones. The horror ones, I let people play that for me.
All right, I
You
got
can
you.
you can put it in third person. Don't be scared. Don't be a little.
No,
Oh,
hey,
no.
look, 7
I
is genuinely fucking scary, dude.
I
This is
do not play games to get scared. I watch movies and can like be disconnected in the way I still enjoy it. So we're like, they're scaring those people, not me. For the games, it's after me. So fuck that.
Diego, does this mean you finally started 8 up? You just
No.
didn't
I've
try
made
it?
a promise to the people I will only play it over stream. And great news, my internet problems are far behind me. My streams have been going great. This is like these interpersonal ones, Zoom meetings, everything like that. No problems anymore. We're back, baby. We might actually be back. So starting in January, I'll start. Should I
January
do
1st.
7? I mean, I've played 7. It would just be for other people, and I don't know how
No,
exciting that
just
would be.
just
Just
do
go
8.
to 8.
Just do 8. Yeah, just do
Okay.
8. You're good. You're good.
Okay, then I'll.
Said see giant vampire goth mommy.
Yes, giant vampire goth mommy. Welcome back, Gene. I'm sorry you're having technical difficulties, so I appreciate you sticking with us through this. Then I guess before we get to movies, any TV stuff we want to talk about? I guess for Max and Gene, since
I'll just get mine out the way since I also have not caught up with any TV outside of some Abbott, and I'm resigned to not really catching up on TV. It's difficult. Last year I did a Shogun, which I was like, hey,
yeah,
this is good shit.
Shogun's good.
But yeah, I haven't been able to. I don't. I have been reading this year, which is another reason why my gameplay is slowed. Because I really want to just take up not looking at a screen all damn day. So I actually just finished Get Shorty by Elmore Leonard. Thanks, Mike Scott, for recommending me. I really fucking loved it. I'm gonna try and watch that here in the new year. Gene picked me up a book. I asked him to pick it up. It was Flicker. That was recommended to me by Drew McWeeny. Sounds really fucking great. That was back in January. I've actually made the mistake of slowly amassing a book collection that I haven't been able to keep up with because I fell off reading. But yeah, I read Get Shorty. There was this book I read right around Sinners. Let me just see if I can find it. It's The Ballad of Black Tom. Very short, like probably less than 100 pages. Very good. If you like Sinners, you will love that. It's Lovecraft, but through a black jazz singer's perspective in Harlem, New York. Very, very good. Like I said, you can knock it out like within 2 hours. It's very easy. And then I read this Japanese mystery box. That was the first book I read, which wasn't really for me. No, I've basically been trying to read more, and I'm going to continue that because I got even more books for Christmas. Zeus got me Carmilla, which was a joke. Well, not a joke, but like I picked her out books as well, and I nearly got her that. So it was just very funny that she ended up getting me Carmilla when I almost got it for her. And then she got me Stephen King's On How to Write, which I was telling Diego was really fucking hilarious because months ago he and Matt Garingo were talking about like books they recommend to creatives to like read up on. And I had marked that down like, oh, okay, yeah, I'll pick that up. But I never said anything to anybody. And then lo and behold, it ends up my Christmas gift. But
Sue's
that's my
secret retrospective fan.
doubtful.
No, it's okay. We're friends in real life. It's fine.
But yeah, sorry. I just wanted to just go on my tangent. I'm starting to read again, and it's nice.
Yeah,
But
no,
Gene,
reading
please.
is cool. Like it's just it's good to read. Congratulations.
Thanks.
I'm very excited you've continued that journey. But not reading unless you're counting subtitles. Gene, any TV you want to highlight from this year that really stood out to you? Whoops, hang on.
Nope.
Slight audio.
Man, he in a hostage situation in the back of the car.
All right, how about now, Gene? Oh,
Mute.
No.
no. Hang on, I'm even busting up his audio right now on the little wave things. Well, here, while Gene figures that out, I will say, yeah, Andor.
Oh
fucking
shit! Yeah, Andor.
Andor's
yeah,
the shit.
I can't believe Andor was this year. That's
Yeah,
how,
I know
like,
That's how long this fucking year was.
yeah.
Yeah. And the pit fucking rules. Everyone's right. Pit pilled, Pit Nation, baby. Coming back 12 months from when it premiered, like a proper television show.
Not this 8-year
Thank you.
bullshit.
Yeah. It's like what are the shows besides primetime stuff? Like Abbott rules for doing that because
Yeah.
not
And
every
they do
primetime
like
show does
22
that anymore.
episodes.
Yeah, God bless them. That's why that show.
I guess
rolled,
Always
too.
Sunny. Yeah, they still come back.
No,
But they
not
do,
every
they do
year.
10, they usually do 10.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're talking like 20. Yeah, no one does it anymore.
It's harder and harder.
Yeah.
People want to do it because it's more work and more jobs, and that's what
Yeah.
careers are supposed to do. It's supposed to be stable, and we don't need to get into all that. But it's
Yeah.
stupid, and that's why I love the pit. Also, first, I believe
production assistants
to be repped by a union. So congrats
Hey.
to that team. Cool
Nice.
shit. Cool as fuck. All right, and that's kind of we don't need to get into more TV stuff. This isn't a TV conversation. It's not a TV podcast, unless Gene has something to add right now.
That man's still calling from the void.
Oh, Gene, I'm sorry. Well, here, if Gene's got another take, we could plop it in a second. But let's move over to movie stuff, because overall, how do we feel about this movie year before we get into our top fives? Good, bad, mixed.
I would say it's mostly pretty. Like I'll say, like my like top three, like my top five, even really my top three, is so minuscule. Like how tight it is between the three of them is damn near impossible. Like the highs are so excessively high. The lows are some fucking atrocious lows, but I feel like that's you could say that about every year, but like the highs of being this good, especially, it's probably the best year we've had in a minute. I would say, probably like in terms of post-pandemic years, it's probably the best we've had to date. I would say.
I think I would push back with 2022 had some fucking all-timers for me. But
let me look at 22 again. But yes,
it is Nope year. That's all that matters.
It's Nope, Fablemans. There was
yeah,
some,
22 is good. 22 is good.
22 is good, but there was also some dog shit. There was
Yes.
some major dog shit, and this year too, there was some shit. But I mean, it's not going to surprise people what my number one's going to be. But like, I didn't get Sinners any other year, so it's pretty good. It's going pretty good. Yeah, we got some responses from other people before we top it off with. We'll do roundtables. We'll go we'll do our number fives and then fours and threes and twos, and I'll guide the conversation that way. With how we're assorted on the screen. But do we have any best directors, best performance shout outs we want to do? Like someone who really stole the year for us?
Okay.
Rose Byrne in If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You. Saw that at the Sitges Film Festival. She's so fucking good in that. Like, there's performances in some of the other films that I really like, but good God, she's so good. And it's such an exhausting performance. Yeah, no, she's incredible. There's another female performance I had recently that I meant to make note of, but I think I've forgotten. But yeah, no, she's incredible in that. Oh, Tessa Thompson in Hedda. is also she's
That's in
really,
the
really
that's also in the catch up list. God damn
Yeah.
it! Right.
yeah. I haven't had time to
I just
implement
got
that one on my
one too.
list. Yeah, I haven't had time to implement that one into my list, but like, yeah, she's so fucking good in that. Like, I mean, also she's drop dead gorgeous. Good God.
mean,
But
it's
Yeah.
Tessa Thompson, so yes.
We
Yeah,
we need to
Tess-
bring back the Hollywood ArcLight because that's where you see all the famous people hanging out. And I did see Tessa Thompson there one time, and I was like, I forgot how to speak. Forgot words.
Real.
Like she really is that beautiful. It's fucking wild.
yeah, Tessa Thompson and Rose Byrne, like some of my favorite female performances this year.
I'll say in terms of directors, fucking like I know you haven't seen it yet, but it was just an accident. Jafar Panahi, the fact that he even got this thing made is insane. Like knowing that he's like could go to jail at literally any point in production is bold as fuck. And the fact that the movie even turns out as good as it does is also just as insane of a feat. That it's like it's not. I will say it's not in my top 5, but like that last like 20 minutes is the most gut wrenching shit I've watched all year, and the gasp from the final scene alone is like, okay, this is what we come to the movies for.
It just edged out my top 5. I think when it came up earlier, I thought No Other Choice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, No Other Choice is also one of those
Which
ones
I
where,
haven't
again,
seen.
It's No Other Choice. I mean, Park Chan-wook does this now, where he'll have some camera shots. You're like, how the fuck did you do this? How did you think of putting the camera here? How did you do this edit? Like, what the fuck is in your head right now?
At Rat Boy Advance asked what's everyone's favorite theater experience, old or new movies, and yeah.
Fuck, that's a fast question. The
Yeah.
amount of times
I've had a couple good ones this year. That's tough.
Yeah,
I mean,
Gene, how about you? Let's see. Oh,
Oh,
You're
no.
muted.
you're muted.
You know, the first thing I'll throw out of mind is just like The Raid 2 when I saw the early screening, and like that's the only movie I've ever gone to where they had multiple standing ovations mid movie.
Nice.
You know what? I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna say All the Big Bad, just because we have Frankie and we had like both Jordans in the crowd. You could feel like, oh man, anytime like what was it, like Isolated? Just Frankie was like, ooh, and I'm like, yeah.
I'm flipping you off because I'm jealous. I wish I could have been there.
You better be there next year.
Financially, I don't know if that's feasible, but I'll try.
Dude, it would fucking rule
I
if
know.
you were
I
there.
will be at one of them. Don't get me wrong. It's a matter of when, not if.
Okay.
It's gonna be the one where I don't show up and
Yeah.
gonna play a game of crisscross.
No, yeah, that was fucking awesome. Meeting Frankie in person was great. Like I think we kind of knew each other in passing on Twitter, but like and then finding out he grew up like relatively close to where I did. I was like, oh, a lot of stuff made sense in a very positive way. Yeah, I think besides big bad stuff, fuck, dude, it might be It's a Wonderful Life. Like that was just like people were crying and hugging each other at the end of it, myself included. Like I needed that day, especially. That was good. That was healing to me.
I'll say what the most jarring was, and Shaq will probably agree with me, was both of us stepping out of Den of Thieves 2, and it's like, I had a good time. He didn't like it, and then we're like,
I didn't hate
minutes.
it, but I was disappointed with how much I loved the first one. Only for us to realize, yeah, there's some shit that was completely missing.
I forgot to rewatch that in the catch up because I
also
want to see those extra 20 minutes. But like, I
Yeah.
liked the film, but I was just like, well, it's just there was a brief moment where I'm like, wait, there's 20 minutes missing. It's like, what the fuck is this?
Because y'all they were talking about scenes that I know that I didn't see. I was like, there's some wrong here.
Yeah.
That's fucked up. Yeah, you guys, they should send you all copies of the real movie.
They'll
if you
probably be
pay for
like
a ticket.
unrated, like the version they didn't want you put in theaters or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Also, to go back to your early questions, like just like best directions or best like, fucking. Well, I'll probably one of them is in my top 5, so I'll save it. I'll say 28 years later, fucking everybody in that cast. I mean, mainly Jodie Comer, Ray Fiennes, and what's the kid's name?
Shit.
Alfie Williams.
Alfie Williams, yeah, there you go.
Those 3 exceptional.
I think this is the most crying year I've had at the movies. Like in terms of new releases, like so many films moved me to tears. in some form or another. Maybe that's just me, but like,
Yeah.
yeah,
No, this was
Oh,
this was a
Fucking
hefty
your
one.
Jacob Elordi and Frankenstein. That one got me to tears.
Yeah. And between that and Hamnet, which just fucking like wrecked me, like which aren't in my top 5, by the way, although I really like those movies. Like, yeah, this ended up being a pretty good year for me for movies.
Mm.
Yeah,
Drew Hunter shout out in the comments, the Gremlins double feature at the Plaza Atlanta, an Angel's Egg and a Dolby Cinema, type of shit that reminds you why life is worth living. Absolutely. That's fucking crazy.
That
and
whole Big Bad weekend was crazy because it wasn't just
Yeah.
Big Bad. I saw 2 other movies with Gene and you, Diego. I get off the plane like, all right, we're gonna see Shin Godzilla, and I'm sitting there like I had nacho stuff in my head, and I'm dozing off. I dozed off at every single movie I was at that weekend. I enjoyed it, not on purpose, but like, I was just jet lagged the whole weekend. I'm like,
also,
yeah.
was it the time that we like Diego, you and Gene and I hung out? That was also like I'm pretty sure that was like the day after y'all saw -1 for the first, because y'all were at the premiere.
Yeah, that's right. It was
And I
like
was like
2 days or something after.
Yeah, and y'all were like, "This is like game changer," and in my head, I'm like, "It's Godzilla. Like, I'm here for it. I'm excited, but like, how good could it be?" And then I saw when I did go see, I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Next year, baby. Sorry for everybody else. Next year.
And directors, again, I'm naming stuff that's not in the top 5 in my top 5, but something I just saw like maybe like 2 days ago. Splitsville is so shockingly like I know nothing about Michelangelo Covino, but like coming into this, it was exceptionally well directed. I'm like, for a movie that shouldn't be as well directed as it is. But like there are these just incredible shots and just the way he frames the camera and these insane sequences of just couples just arguing, or a fight scene that happens halfway through that like is gonna be, if the Star Wars happened this year, it's in my ballot for like best stunt in a non-action movie, because that shit should not be as good as it is.
That's crazy. I saw a trailer for that, and it looked like genuinely funny. I just
It's
was like, oh, I'll get around to
hilarious.
it.
Okay. It made it to my 20.
Oh, damn, nice.
I-
Okay, fuck.
I
Maybe
will
I can sneak it
say-
in tonight.
For best just directing, and it's probably going to be arguably my underrated film of the year, just because I know nobody fucking saw it. But I've been trying to be the torchbearer for The Waves of Madness, Jason Tross film, who we had on twice now on A4E. It's free on YouTube right now. It's an hour and 8 minutes. His sequel is in production for it. I still think that is some of the most inventive DIY filmmaking I've seen this year. For me, it's sort of this year's Hundreds of Beavers. It's not funny like that is. I gotta stress that. But in terms of just pure, like, these people had a stick and a dream, and they made the dream work. Like, it is what Mike said is like DIY filmmaking. It's a side scroller action horror noir like throwback film. And you know, I've said it early on Scott's podcast when we talk about the blending of video game language and film, like, and you know how we're able to transpose those images. You know, last year Nickel Boys was beautiful, fantastic movie, and I'm not saying this is as good as Nickel Boys, but I'm saying the way that Tross commits to keeping his camera strictly as like a side scroller and doing that for the whole movie. And it, you know, I don't think it overstays its welcome. I really would recommend people check it out, especially now that it's free on YouTube. And the behind the scenes of him just doing that and just using Adobe Premiere for the green screen and special effects and just slime and sticks and blowing up a toy car to make it look like someone's shooting a gun from the back. Like, it is someone like, damn, you can do this. We can do this. It's just we don't need a big fucking budget. We kind of do need a budget, but like, it's possible, and I think it's very inspiring, and I really recommend people check it out.
Yeah, definitely want to check that out. That a great episode, by the way. For I forgot the title already, but the madness one. I'm sorry,
The Waves of Madness.
yeah. I mean, that got me to like put that in my watch list. I'm like, okay, I have to check that out now. And he seems like a very passionate guy. So yeah, definitely want to give that a watch. All right, we'll be reading out some responses to the top 5, but Shaq, as the guest who hasn't been around in some time, why don't you tell us your number 5? And for everyone, let's try to keep this to like just let's keep the description under 30 seconds because
Yes.
we're going a little long. And
Okay.
I can go long. I don't know how
Yeah.
long you guys have. I don't want to keep you
I
here
can
all night.
go whatever. Yeah, I can go wherever.
Okay.
It's mostly Max's fucking brain.
I'm good. I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good.
Number 5 is one I genuinely did not expect to be in my 5, but like it's the one where it mostly affected me quite a bit, and that's The Long Walk. The Long Walk kicked like the characters of the movie. This shit kicked my ass, and every minute of it was just so heartbreaking. Like seeing these guys just bond together, knowing that they're absolutely not making it. Like this is the day they became friends and the day they die. It's grim, it's nihilistic, it's ugly, it's violent, but it's so human and beautiful in the way that like all these characters feel real. Like even like the quote unquote asshole character, even he has enough nuance to him to not be cartoonishly evil to where that kind of that would kind of be in a lesser movie would be kind of undermining to the rest of the thing. The only character that I'm like not as 100% on is Mark Hamill, but he's also used very sparingly in a way that I'm like, okay, it doesn't detract from the movie for me. But like,
can I ask, what's up with people saying he's given some of the worst performances of the year?
That's a stretch. That's
Yeah.
absolutely a stretch.
Okay, people saying he's bad in life. I'm talking like, no, the fuck, he's not. What are we doing here?
Yeah.
What are we doing?
But this movie has like one of the best ensemble casts of the year. Like every guy here, like from fucking Cooper Hoffman to Ben Wang, to especially fucking David Johnson. That's my guy forever, man. They're fucking incredible. They give so much heart and life to these characters, and I couldn't get enough of it, even though I wanted their torture to end so bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, I loved it. I was not expecting it to stay this high on my list for the rest of the year. But yeah, The Long Walk is in my 5.
Yeah, shout out David Johnson. That dude's unfucking believable.
Phenomenal.
Like whatever people feel about Alien Romulus, just like no, that dude. That's like the best performance of any big budget movie that year.
Yeah.
Frankly.
Yeah.
And frankly, his performance here is one of the best performances of this year as well.
Yep. Even like, and I know like obviously we praise so much on him, and I do too. But also Cooper Hoffman, who's essentially the lead of the movie, he's also doing a great job. The scene with him and Judy Greer halfway through, I almost broke.
Yeah, that shit's tough. Emotionally. Yeah, the whole movie's fucking tough emotionally. Excellent pick. Max, number 5.
Wait, Gene's back. Can we see just?
Oh yeah, Gene.
Gene,
Can
are
you
you
get
able
it
to talk?
before he goes?
Gene.
No.
Okay. We're gonna circle back.
All right.
I have his 5 if I have to read it out eventually.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll circle back to him. Max.
Assuming it doesn't change by tomorrow or in the next few days, it is. I mean, there was always going to be a Predator movie in my top 5. So yeah, it's Badlands.
Which one? It was the question.
It's Badlands. Yeah, I mean, it's so fucking good. I went back for seconds, and I think I'm officially like, yeah, this is better than Prey. I think it's in my like top 3. Like I'm sorry, I've had that soundtrack on a loop. I think what Sarah Schrader does with that soundtrack is so good, and keeps the DNA of the Predator, I guess, motif, but filters it in a new way. It fucking rocks so much. I am vindicated, Wolf. You are vindicated. We out here. I feel it. 2027, baby. Watch out. If I'm still alive and I'm still in the game, you better be.
What do you mean you're still alive?
You better run. I'm coming with all the AVPR. I swear to God, I got the documents. I'm coming.
Okay, well, you're gonna be alive because what the fuck?
Hey,
but yes,
knows?
I did immediately text Max after I got out of a screening from it, and I was like vindicated or whatever. But I was like, there's some. He's seen AVPR. Dan Trachtenberg has 100% seen AVPR.
God damn
even
it,
Liam
no.
texted us. That was the first thing he said. He was like, Wolf, and I was like, Yes.
Yep.
Fuck off.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. I'm
We'll
just
get
saying.
you there, Shaq. We'll get you
No.
there.
No, we don't have to get him
I'm telling you
there.
right now, it's never happening. Ever.
You're
It's
good.
happening.
You're good.
It's
I just,
happening.
Ru-
It's gonna be that one year you come to Big Bad and it's over.
I'll be there and I'll tell you and him, like you and Liam to your faces, like I still hate this shit.
Well, to be
Liam
fair,
will join you.
Liam is not the one promoting this. This is all Max.
Okay.
all-
Yeah. Liam's like, stop. No, that's yeah, Badlands fucking rules. I need to give it a rewatch to see if I prefer it to Prey, but I definitely think it speaks more my language, just like what I want from
It's the
these
Chronicles
now.
of Riddick, but with Predator.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
much better than the Chronicles of Riddick also.
Oh,
yeah, well-
right.
Well,
Oh,
I mean, yes,
right.
but like, you know, not too much. Not too much.
Don't even
Riddick.
start.
I love meathead bullshit, and there's no greater pastor of meathead bullshit than Vin Diesel in the 2000s.
Oh, I
That's
love
all
it.
I'll say. Yeah.
I have 2 copies in 2 different formats of Triple X. I have it on
Hell
VHS
yeah.
and Blu-ray. So
I
like,
thought you were
don't-
gonna say the pacifier, and I was about to like,
Oh,
dog,
no.
you need to go seek help.
That'd be hilarious if we were just like, oh, yeah, no, Pacifier. That's one of his best movies.
Yep, cinema right there.
Yeah. Pacifier gang. All right, Gene, let's give it another shot. Number 5 in your top 5.
Mute it again.
No,
No. There's no. Oh, I don't know what those
At this point, you
signals
might as
are,
well start doing it in ASL.
but- Yeah, maybe. Oh, I'm sorry, man.
Sorry, brother.
We're gonna keep giving it a shot. I will go to
Keep,
my
literally
number
keep
5.
trying.
Yes. But until then, my number 5 is Sorry Baby, the devastating directorial debut.
That's
of,
in the catch-up list. That's
Eva
what I was going to
Victor.
watch before this, but I didn't get the time to finish it today.
Yeah. Pretty great movie. Fantastic movie.
Yeah.
It's definitely one you sit with for a bit after.
Okay.
Maybe it's good that didn't happen today.
Okay.
yeah, agreed.
But terrific, because we've all kind of seen like Eva Victor's like TikToks and reels and all that jazz. Like she has a very popular like social media presence and stuff like that. And you know, sometimes those people get a shot at stuff, and you're like, oh, whatever. But no, she's got such a great voice. She knows how to utilize like the blocking in the performances, and she's so keyed into like cinema, like just right off the bat. Like it's a great debut. It's one of the better debuts of this decade, to be honest. I was really kind of floored by it, and I'm like really grateful that I saw it. I'm really excited to see where her career goes from here. But even if this was just like her one and done movie that she also starred in, like we'd be talking about this forever. Like a fantastic movie. Let me get the actor's name right, because he's like one of those guys who pops in for a scene and he just like kills. John Carroll Lynch. John Carroll Lynch is in
Oh,
this
wow.
one. Yeah,
always he has that one. The scene with
fucking
the sandwich.
great.
So fucking good. You know what? You just saying that, like, yeah, I need to bump that way up because yeah, I gotta bump that. He's so fucking good at that scene. Oh fucking god.
And Naomi Aki, who was also in Mickey 17 this year, which I also loved.
Yeah, she was one of the MVPs of that movie.
Yeah. Also very good in The Rise of Skywalker. Like
What movie?
genuinely, she's very good
Yeah,
in
no,
that
she's
movie.
good.
I'm not being
She's
facetious.
just one of the few good things in that movie.
Yeah.
What movie?
The Rise of Skywalker.
I've never heard of this. What film are you talking about?
No, you know what? Here. Time out. Because I want us to all acknowledge that, like, hey, sometimes sequels and franchises fall off a little bit.
It's
happens.
dude, it's the
Yeah,
first
yeah.
movie review I wrote for CGM. And that's the
Yeah,
one
damn.
review I regret because I was like way too kind about it when I saw it. Literally, it took about a week for me to go. I was too high on that. I gave it like a 7. I'm like, this should have brought it down to like a 4.
The movie that like is almost a silver bullet for Star Wars for me. Like it's so bad it almost killed any interest I had in the movies. Like,
But I want to say, because I think this is very important, that everyone assumed it was like a tug of war between Rian Johnson and J.J. Abrams, and it looks like they just like each other because Abrams
Yeah.
hosted a post Q&A for Wake Up Dead Man, and like I think the truth of the matter is just that Abrams is like a classical blockbuster entertainer. As a director, as a writer, his weaknesses show. because the direction of that movie is like very exciting and visceral and like
That's the thing.
poppy.
That's the thing I complimented. I'm like, this thing is moving. Like,
Yeah.
constantly shit is happening.
Yeah, too much shit. But you know,
Exactly.
I think their instincts and their influences, they're too disparate. So when you go back to the guy who set it up, it's like no, all the wrong decisions. But it's not
Yeah.
like malicious. I think, you know what?
Also, you
just
know,
didn't
doesn't
work.
also doesn't help that they push that shit out the door instead of like giving it time to bake.
Yeah, Bob Iger, you bitch. That it is his fault, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
So
I want to
everyone
get out
needs
the
to-
door with $1 billion pictures for a whole year. Oh,
Yeah. And now look, where did it bring you? Where did it take him?
back to
shit.
Steve Rogers.
Yeah. Apparently he's a very nice man. He's just a bad businessman. Anyways, number 4, Shaq. What do you got for us?
Wait, maybe read out Gene's number 5.
Yes.
If he still can.
Okay, here. Yeah, just in case. Number 5 is James Gunn's Superman.
Ooh,
All right.
okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
we did a very fun episode, a live one as well for that movie. Go check it out to hear more of Gene's full thoughts on that. Yeah. I actually, how do you guys feel about Superman? I don't think I've
Oh,
talked.
great.
Yeah, I liked it.
Like,
I enjoyed it.
I'm not a Superman guy. So for me to come out buzzing like I did with that movie was like, okay, this is the step in the right direction. Like, it's the best superhero movie we got this year, I would say. And that's
That's not saying anything.
it's
but
not
also
saying
that's
anything because
something.
it's been a fucking horrible year. But like but still it stands out as like this is a very, very good starting point for however James Gunn's DC universe is gonna be.
Yeah.
Yeah, I enjoyed it too. I'm not gonna say I'm not a big. I like Superman well enough. Yeah, no, I enjoyed it. I'm good starting off point. I think man, I had a whole point about it, but yeah, no, I enjoyed it. It's just it doesn't really help. I think all of us are sort of like trying to move away from it, just superheroes in general. But yeah, good movie, good time. James Gunn, maybe get offline. I've mastered the I've just tuned him out because like he talks all the time online, but when I see other people getting pissed and like upset about stuff he said, I'm like, nope,
But to be
none of
fair,
my business.
I also do like him debunking every rumor the second it starts going up. He's like, that's bullshit, that's not happening. I'm like, okay, thank God.
I do kind of appreciate that as well. I think I'm at the point. Also, shout out Jack who said Gene's calling in from the Phantom Zone. Yeah, unfortunately today. But like I bet I'm even gonna love Man of Tomorrow because I really did like Superman as well.
Yeah.
I have no faith in the rest of the universe at this point. We will see how that pans out.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
interested in like
Supergirl. Supergirl's, but like again,
Yeah.
That actress will fucking kill it. I have no doubt.
Oh, she'll be great. Yeah, no problem.
But
The rest of the movie, we'll see.
I don't know. I've seen other movies where the heroes have a drinking problem. They have a long red trench coat and they listen to music with old retro headphones. I'm just saying. We don't need to get into that though. But yeah, I don't know. Superman, very good. Doesn't surprise me. It's on Gene's list. Came close to being on mine, to be honest. I've grown to like that one even more.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And we will bring Gene back in to attempt to go over his list as well. We're gonna get him out of the Phantom Zone this episode. Yes. But until then, Shaq, what is your number 4?
My number 4. It's a movie that I would be the first to admit that it is a messy movie, but it's one where it reaffirms why I love going to the goddamn movie theater so much, and that's Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning. It's that like the first like 30-something minutes, it is very flashback heavy, like Saw levels of like flashback heavy. I'm like, we don't need to go back over this. We just saw this, but like when it gets into motion, it is the most like heart jumping out of my chest action I have ever seen in my life. Like the fact that like the submarine scene alone, you would think would be like this would be the finale in like 80 to 90 other movies, and then it's not even the best action scene in its own movie. Like the plane scene is truly like, I am so glad, like as much as I'm gonna miss having more of these installments, there's no more than Tom can do than that plane sequence. That he should actually be dead 1000%, but he didn't, and he's a crazy person for that, and I love him. It brought it home in a way that's just fucking phenomenal. It's grade A blockbuster filmmaking at its finest. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't deny that that plane sequence is absolutely thrilling. And it's a shame almost to an extent that the Stunt Awards are going on because that sequence is gonna fucking
It's
sweep.
taking everything.
It's taken everything. That is, yeah. I mean, I guess suffice to say, yeah, it is probably my favorite stunt of the year, but like kind of hard not to when it's him quite literally dying for the movies. I mean, he doesn't die, but like you get what I'm saying. Yeah, no, that if not, if I think for that stunt alone, I had to just be like, yeah, this movie is like they're not cooking with gas, but like they on some shit. Because I had the same thing with Amsterdam. I finally watched that, and that fucking boat sequence through the canals. Shout out to the brief second Utrecht shows up in there. But the boat, you're watching that boat sequence in Amsterdam. You're like, how the fuck did nobody die doing this chase in these fucking canals? And Diego, I know you know what I'm talking about because you've seen the canals. It is fucking wild that they let him get away with that.
Yeah, those are not wide.
Yeah. So I recommend watching Amsterdam, if not solely for that fucking boat chase. It is wild how they got that, how they did that. But yeah, no, that final plane sequence, god tier filmmaking.
And just I do love how, especially with Tom, in that movie, I compared it to Attack on Titan in the sense that they stack the deck. They're stacking the deck, and then there's whatever the fuck they're doing in Mission Impossible. We're like, there's no higher deck to stack, but they keep doing more shit. Like in the submarine, it's like, hey, yeah, he's got to deal with like this room full of missiles on top of the submarine is like on the edge of like falling deeper into the point he can't reach, and then he's running out of air. He's got no fucking oxygen tank. You're like, enough. My heart can't take more of this.
Shout out Drew Hunter in the chat who mentions that they drove 5 hours to meet online friends in real life to see The Final Reckoning, and they were hooting and hollering. Most fun he had this year.
Real.
Yeah.
Let's see your 4, Diego. What you got?
No. Let's go to you. Let's go to you first.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it's not really keeping because Shaq broke it, but I'll keep with the theme of superheroes, and I'm just gonna say Albert Pune's director's cut of Captain America. Yes, I dozed off a bit, but again, I dozed off for a little bit of everything. I was moved to tears. That film is so fucking beautiful. I don't really know. It was just gorgeous. When the reveal of that piano just hits and you get the secret weapon of that director's cut is Red Skull. I think the fact that you got me to sympathize with Red fucking Skull and how he and Captain America are contrasted.
Maybe empathize is the better word here.
Empathize. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, right.
The way my eyebrow went up, I'm like,
What do you mean by that?
Literally, I had to rock people's eyebrow. Like,
Max is like, he's making some good points.
I think maybe we should kill. No.
Diego,
But,
I need you to clip what he just said and put the mind boom on top of it.
I got you. Also, just worth noting, that Red Skull in this version is
Italian.
Not inherently. Well, he's a fascist. He's Italian. He's not from Nazi Germany in this one. Yeah.
No, yeah, I thought this was incredibly moving. Mike Scott, host of A4E, put out a beautiful post about it. Honestly, I had seen Pune's films before, but it was the film that made me realize next year I gotta dive into more because I was so incredibly touched by it. And yes, it's from the 90s, but this for everything that I know that people have seen the original film, this is ostensibly a new film. So I don't know if they're still selling the DVDs. I got mine, but if you can, I really recommend checking it out. You're supporting Pune's family and honestly just an artist that we've lost way too soon. And,
I think it's sold out, which is great and unfortunate for people that haven't seen it yet.
Yeah.
I believe it'll continue doing festival rounds on occasion. I'm sure it'll get another release in the future. But yeah, that is I I know this isn't a positive for you, Shaq, but it is an Alien 3 level like restructuring of the movie
Yeah.
where
Okay.
you can
Which
you can
I
dislike
have,
the movie,
I
but
have that cut. I've never watched it.
okay. Well, you can still it still might not be your bag
Yeah.
because of the like certain decisions that are just intrinsic in the narrative,
Yep.
but there's like a half hour of movie that is restructured into Alien, so that makes a different experience. There's even more in the Pune director's cut of Captain America,
Okay.
where like the ending's radically different. The great Priscilla Page, who Max and I both had the pleasure of meeting in
What
person
a
this year at
fucking
Big
rock
Bad.
star.
Yeah,
Well, I'm such a fan of her as a writer. I've never
Yeah.
met her, but I'm a fan of her as a writer, especially because she talks about the shit that I would love talking about. Like,
Yeah.
her and like writing about cars and car chases. I'm like, I love this woman.
Yeah, no, she's just as cool as you'd expect in real life. Obviously knows her shit, and then some. But she brought up the point that it's more tonally in common with like the Winter Soldier than the original film that was released theatrically, and that's not an exaggeration or a joke. It is very much a drama for the like a good chunk of it about like this dude who doesn't belong anywhere, who also failed to be the soldier he was made to be. How can he live with himself in a world that no longer that he doesn't fit into? He's not supposed to be there. And it becomes this really exciting like rumination on that. And then it saves most of the action for the end because it was ultimately a very cheaply made film.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a great movie.
And also
Fantastic.
Ronnie fucking Cox.
Ronnie
Like,
Cox is the president. Yes, he's presidents in both versions. So they never got that wrong.
yeah.
I'll do Gene's
Sure.
number 5 right now.
Or
Number 4, excuse
Four.
me. Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein.
Ooh, I think that literally just missed my my cut.
I'll be honest. I did not love it.
Mm.
I liked the second half when Jacob Elordi takes over. That was where I'm like, here we go. But that first half, I was like, what are we doing here? It probably didn't help. I watched Kenneth Branagh's version, and I was like,
fucking
this
insane.
the fucking theater kid with all the money in the world. I'm going fucking batshit. Yeah, so I didn't love it, but I really like that back half. I don't actually think I've seen Jacob Elordi before. I know of him, but not actually watched him or anything. And he's fantastic. He's utterly
If you
fantastic.
watch him in Euphoria, you'd swear
I'm
he was
good.
the devil himself.
I know Euphoria from your tweets, and it's basically
Oh
like,
yeah, for
damn,
me
they
watching
put
it,
Sydney
Dude,
Sweeney in this
literally,
thing.
it's It's literally just like every time he shows up, I'm like, I want to stab him. in that show, like I know he's doing a good job. It's one of those characters, Nate Jacobs is one of those characters where like I'm glad that you're like you're a good guy in real life, because otherwise you're a little too good at playing your character, because I want to fight you. But he managed to make me cry in Frankenstein. So like he got me. So it's that movie's fantastic. I want him to get that best supporting actor nom. I feel like he's going to. But
yes, sorry. I was looking up what else he's been in because I was trying to think after Max said like he doesn't think he's seen him in anything.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, Saltburn. I saw him in that, and I really liked him despite the movie. Not really
Yeah.
vibing with it. He's in Wuthering Heights, and then obviously Elvis and Priscilla, which he's
Mhm.
excellent in. And then I right next to that on Letterboxd, he's in Pirates of the Caribbean 5. Did we
that's
know
not what I
that?
thought you were gonna bring up.
What?
Did we know that? When the fuck did that happen?
I thought
Who
you were
is
gonna
he?
listen, I thought you were gonna talk about the Kissing Booth trilogy.
Oh no, that one just missed me. Believe it or not.
Who is he in Pirates 5?
Who
Is he like a random
as-
nobody?
He's probably a random nobody. I don't remember.
Probably.
Him.
Let me look.
Yeah, I'm
at this.
looking for it right now because I'm just on Letterboxd. I'm too lazy to go to the Wikipedia.
Because he can't be the main kid.
Oh, he's definitely a nobody. I'm looking like the
Okay.
first 20 people. He's not there, so he's a
Yeah.
background or like a
Gotcha. Okay.
know.
Okay.
nameless character. But yeah,
yeah,
great actor.
Mm.
He deserves a Best Supporting Actor nomination for Frankenstein. I really loved Frankenstein. I was worried I was gonna feel a little more mixed on it. Like I've heard the criticisms and people being unsatisfied with it, but
And I understand that, but for me, it caught me. It
got me too.
Also, yeah, it's in Wikipedia. It says Jacob Elordi appeared as an extra.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Okay, that makes more sense because at first I was like, did we just not know this? Did we all miss
Yeah.
it because no one remembers that movie? Which
Yeah.
was a possibility, like
I do like the idea that every year we just get one big horror gothic adaptation or horror movie like in and around Christmas. Like that's kind of fun. I don't know if that'll continue past next year after Robert Eggers' werewolf movie, but I'm up for it if people want to keep doing it.
yeah, I mean, we'll
Mhm.
see. This is a good segue to my number 4 actually, because there's a little, I would say, a little gothic architecture inspired with Wake Up Dead Man because it takes place in a church.
Okay, you know
Yeah.
what? What Max just talked about, and your segue, I was so afraid you'd be like, "Hey, yeah, Lee Winnell's Wolfman. That's my number 4 here."
Oh no,
And I love Lee Winnell, but like that movie is not
It's
good.
rough.
no,
It's bad.
but quick defense of that one, which I also don't like. Considering how small scale it is,
Yeah.
you can still tell he's like going for it with the direction.
Oh, there's
It's-
little nuggets of like the moments where he can't hear, and they like that shot of him where everything goes dark and it's just him, like a little spotlight or whatever. I'm like, this is inspired. If it was like this, or something as cool as this for the rest of the film, we'd all be like, this is fantastic. But they didn't do that.
Yeah.
Can is it wrong of me to say that their biggest mistake was the werewolf design? Like
Yes.
I don't think anybody it didn't help that it leaked out through Halloween Horror Nights, but I don't think
It looked like a
anybody
naked
was
mole rat.
Worth
Yeah.
mentioning, it wasn't a leak. They were like, "Here you go, guys."
Yeah,
and
yeah,
everyone
that's
was
right.
like, "Oh,
Ew.
oh no."
I feel
yeah,
like that
unfortunate.
I think that came out and people interest was like, oh.
I think that's something that actually hurt the movie, and I don't think that happens very often anymore. But I think that one, people were like, "Oh, do you see what they're doing another Wolfman, and it doesn't look like a wolf." Bad sign.
They teased the actual Wolfman by the one you don't fucking see.
Yeah, a little
Yeah.
bit. But Wake Up Dead Man, which doesn't tease anything other than debates about faith and religion and atheism. And as a lapsed Catholic, boy, that movie hit me like a fucking freight truck, dude.
Yeah.
I also think it's my favorite of the Knives Out. I'm
Yeah.
a big Glass Onion defender. I think it's just breezier and kind of like you kind of throw it on in the background, whereas Knives Out is like, yeah, all timer basically, right?
Mm.
Like I've thrown that on like at family stuff in the background. People lock the fuck in, This one, not so much family background stuff. This was like, I think it's the most personal of Rian Johnson's he's talked about. You can totally feel it as someone who's also lapsed religious. I think he was like he's Christian Protestant something. So
Yeah.
different, he's in my territory working with this material more than his own. But I don't know. I found it deeply moving, very life affirming, and it was kind of funny. Right before I saw this movie, I was talking to another friend of the show, A.B. Allen. We were getting lunch with someone, and the conversation of religion came out, and I was saying how I think I feel more respectful towards faith and religion now. Like I have more reverence for it, not being part of it. It's not
Yeah.
part of my life anymore. But the idea of it, and how it can help people, I have great respect for.
Mhm.
And the
Yeah.
movie, how it handles that, I found very touching. And the mystery, even though I did kind of figure out who I assumed who it would be early on.
I think that's one of those things you call it so early.
Yeah.
Well, I called one of them, or even two of them, but like one of them was kind of fairly obvious.
Yeah.
But I
The
think that's part of
how is-
the how is crazy.
The house part
Yeah,
of
the
it
house
is
crazy.
always part of like the bigger thing. But like you generally with these movies you find out like you realize there's no big twist. You know who it is. It's just how they did it is the
Yeah.
bigger play.
And I think part of the reason why like I'm okay with that, because I know some people who are like, the mysteries suck. And
No,
I'm
that
like, well,
doesn't-
there's like
that's not the
so
point.
much more in these movies,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know? And I don't even think the mysteries are bad. I
I
just
don't even think the mystery sucked. I thought it was
no.
fairly great. I think it's my favorite of them.
Yeah.
I want to rewatch it, but
I have a
it-
friend who definitely tunes into the show, and I'm gonna get an angry text later, and that's fine. But
I still think I like the first one the most. But I do like all three of these, and this one is also very, very good. And speaking to what you're talking about, like faith and religion and stuff, and speaking as like a former Catholic, someone who grew up Catholic, now agnostic, that scene of Josh O'Connor on the phone is like the most positive way. Like it's a better way of showing the positive power of religion more than like any missionary or fucking evangelical person has actually tried to do in real life.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's like, I don't know. It just it reminded me of what cinema can do, where it's like,
Yeah.
yeah, maybe there's not an exact one-to-one comparison for this stuff in the real world, but maybe it's like a reminder of like what certain things can be. You know, like again, like
Yeah.
watching It's a Wonderful Life on the big screen, like I mentioned, where I was like, no, like that's not really how life works. But like, why can't people do that for each other? Why can't we be there for each other
Yeah.
in times of these? You know, Wake Up Dead Man, incredible movie. On some days, I'm like, is that my number one? I'm like clicking and dragging it over Letterboxd. I'm like, so from here on out, this is pretty much like.
I have a
it's
feeling we
whatever,
might all
you know?
end up overlapping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I think for sure we are. My three, like literally.
Wait,
anything
what's Gene's four?
Wait, yeah, what's
Oh, we did.
did.
Oh, Frankenstein.
Yeah,
Yep.
Frankenstein. That's yeah,
Yes.
that one.
Literally at this point, like I said, with the next movies I have to catch up on, everything is fighting for fourth place because the three are so locked in. It's not even funny.
Yep. Oh, okay. My 3 aren't locked in, but my 2 win. But yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, Shaq, go for it.
Yeah, number 3 is One Battle After Another. P.T. Anderson, like I have never been like the biggest like he's a great director, but for the most part I've not always been like again on the highs as everyone else has been, because I'm thinking of like Licorice Pizza, for example. I don't like that movie. But I think of like but there's something I have watched that I do love, so like Boogie Nights or There Will Be Blood or something like that. And I think this is easily in my top 3 of his. I would say, honestly, on the day it might be the one, but like this movie is a 3-hour movie that feels like 90 minutes. This is the best movie. If you want to talk about how to pace a movie, this should be like the new gold standard. This movie is moving constantly, but you never feel like it's rushing through anything. You never feel like it's even delving too much into something. It's like a bizarrely perfect balance of all these different topics that it wants to address and all these characters that it's juggling in between. And like this entire cast needs to get like I don't want to keep hyping about awards, but like this entire cast needs like some awards consideration. Fucking between Leo, the Chase Infinity, Teyana Taylor, she's only in the movie for what, like 3 minutes tops, but she leaves such a lasting shadow. Like I know people say, yeah, it leaves a shadow over the movie, but like she leaves such an impact that every scene that she's not in, you're just thinking about her. You're thinking about her character and what she would do, or is this what she hoped would happen in a way. And everything about this movie is fucking phenomenal from top to bottom. It's a cool ass action movie. It's fucking laugh out loud hilarious. It's heartwarming. It's heartbreaking. It's all of these things. Like it's so much movie, and I loved all of it.
Yeah, I
Max,
think I think it's fantastic.
Is this your number 3 as well?
It is not. It is not. That was kicked out by I was sitting here updating my list, like just not even like adding new entries. I'm moving things around because I'm like, yeah, I had to move up Sorry Baby because I'm like, it's good.
Okay,
But-
here then can we actually hold off on your number 3 right now, because something
Sure.
funny just happened
What?
where Shaq, Gene, and I have the same number 3 with One Battle After Another.
I swear to God, if we end up having, I don't think we'll have the same top 3, but like, God, that's so funny.
No, I think there's one that's definitely going to throw us off, but
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
One Battle ended up at my number 9. It is good, and I'm also a very early adopter of Paul Thomas Anderson because I just watched Boogie Nights and Punch Drunk Love, and then I watched this, and I do want to get into the rest of his films. Thankfully, his filmography is not that long. Oh, and I also did No Country for Old Men, which I like.
That's Coen Brothers. You mean There Will Be
Blood,
Blood?
blood, 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 blood. There Will Be Blood. Yeah,
Got
sorry. Yeah, I saw you at Matt Corleone's like Michael Clayton better, and I went through like several different tweets of like, how do I like be a little booger and like throw in something. I'm like, it's not worth it.
That's also probably the take that I've gotten like the most pushback on this year, even from the people in here that like I
Yeah.
did. Man, I
You
wanted
don't like
to
Michael
love,
Clayton?
I don't like Michael Clayton. I wanted
him
to
out.
love it. I was,
Oh my god.
dude.
Yeah.
I was,
Thanks for coming on,
yeah.
Shaq.
Thank you guys. I'm out.
Okay.
But literally, I wanted to love it. So the beginning had me, and then nothing else happened. Like I would say nothing happened, but anytime Tom Wilkinson wasn't on screen, I found myself getting profoundly less interested in what was happening. And I think having the most exciting part of the movie happened at the beginning, and then that's it. It really put a sour note for me.
Hmm.
Although I will say, like like Michael's last scene, like his confrontation with Tilda Swinton, that's great. The ending is great. It's the beginning and end are fine. It's just everything in between. I was bored to tears.
Man.
I disagree.
Yeah.
But going back,
God
yes.
damn. All right. Well,
no,
that's
yeah. So
took the wind out of my sails. But no, yeah, one battle after another. It's fucking unbelievable.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I did think about Star Wars, and then I saw Stavi's letterbox post, which I won't repeat here, but it's pretty incredible.
You still have one battle after another.
Yeah.
Okay.
you'll have to text it to me. I don't know
Yeah,
what that is.
I can't repeat it. I think you guys will be fine. But it's it was an incredible movie, and I think part of what like kind of blew me away about it is that Paul Thomas Anderson is just a guy who like he can just make any type of movie at this point to me. I Licorice Pizza wasn't my favorite of his either, but I did really respond to it. And it just you saw. But it was part of the reason it was so amazing is like the action. This is a guy who doesn't get to do action very often, and this is why we should just give these 90s directors, we should keep giving them money to make movies, because you're gonna come up with new ways to shoot shit.
Yeah.
This hasn't been done before. I've never seen the car chase look like that, where you're operating on the y-axis instead of the x-axis of like a focal plane, and just like who thinks of that? And apparently they didn't even have that in the script. They were like, we don't know how to do because we can't find a location for this car chase. How about
Let's
these
just fucking
hills?
do it. Yeah.
What the fuck, dude? Fuck you, fucking asshole with the beautiful family and wife and making incredible movies and coming up with the coolest shit of all time. What a fucking piece of shit, Paul Thomas Anderson. Goddamn.
Hey, Max, did you read the review?
Oh, did you send it? I don't know who it was. I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry, from Stabby Baby or Stavros. I don't know what his last name is, but like
Stavros Halkias.
Stavros Halkias. He was just in Begonia. I'll read it.
Yeah.
You read it.
The review is literally just Star Wars, but the Jedis are hot black girls.
like it's true.
He's right, but like it's so goddamn funny.
Oh, I know we get pissed about these Letterboxd one more reviews, but that's pretty fucking good.
That's a good ass one.
That's an all timer.
Yeah. Also, he is like a working actor now. Like I think him doing one joke reviews is like for that sort of scenario that I think that's okay.
It's so good.
Yeah, Rabble Advanced. Unfortunately, I did think about Star Wars as an evergreen quote.
Also, I'm shocked that A Few Small Beers got the traction that it did. Like, it's a funny line, but I didn't expect that to take off.
Yeah,
I think it's just like it's an easy vocal tick, you know?
Yeah.
Where like, or like when Leo does the Mexican whistle. If more people could do that,
that was crazy.
Yeah. Can I do it right now?
Yeah. Oh.
I'm gonna embarrass myself. My lips are really dry. Okay, I can do it. I just can't do it right now.
That's fair. It's okay. We won't hold it.
Okay, all right. I'll do it later, and I'll send a video or something.
Please.
But okay, Max.
Yeah, one battle it made it just outside of my top 5. It was right. It's right below. I never know how to talk about these things, but like it's Badlands, and then afterwards it's Fire and Ash, and then one battle. One battle is really fucking great. Had a good time with it. My number 3. It's actually a film I brought up previously. If I had legs, I kick you. Like I said, I think Rose Byrne is absolutely phenomenal. It's also a film I don't think I'll ever watch again. Not because it's bad. It's so exhausting. And it's so nakedly bare about the kind of things you're not really supposed to talk about as a parent. I know none of us are parents. Shaq, you're not a parent, right?
Nope.
Just making sure.
No. I will continue to stay not being a parent for the foreseeable future.
But it feels like it talks about things that you're not really allowed to talk about as a parent, and also especially as a mother. And you just feel her utter just exhaustion and plea for just someone give me a fucking break. Help me. It's Kevin Hart. Help me.
Help me,
And I saw earlier that there's a clip of it going around about her. She's having this conversation with Conan O'Brien in the film, because he's her therapist, they're co-workers, and she's like, tell me what to do. And it's such a, like, it's not even heartbreak, it's just like she wants help and no one will help her. And I'm sorry, now I've invoked it, that help me, nigga. Fantastic movie. I really recommend everybody watch it, but it will probably leave you drained and you'll probably be like, yeah, do I want kids? Afraid not.
Fuck them kids. Fuck them kids. The movie. Gotcha.
Oh no. Fuck them kids. The movie, but like it is like it's just. It's probably the. It's the. I don't want to say art house version of it. It's just. It's a. Fuck! It's exhausting. I have. That's all the adjectives I have at 4:30 in the morning.
Yeah, that's very. Hey, listen,
You're doing great. You're doing great.
Oh no, I'm not tired. Like I'm good.
Okay.
But it is really good. So if you haven't had time, anyone, chat or you guys, I recommend it. So.
All right. I mean that's the number threes then.
No,
Shaq.
jeans.
Yeah, it was
it's
one
also
battle.
one
as
battle.
well.
Oh shit, Jesus.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah. It's okay. You're half asleep. It's fine. You're killing
Okay.
it. You are killing it, genuinely.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, number two.
Number two.
Shaq, let's do it.
Man, I remember I spent the entire good part of this year going like, okay, number one and number two are kind of locked in. There's nothing that's really gonna squeeze in between one battle and then my number one. And then Marty Supreme showed up and said, "No, I'm sliding right in."
Fuck you,
dude. I was taking that movie took me on a fucking journey. Like, and I'm glad that everybody, now that everybody's seeing, is also feeling the same, where like you feel exhausted, but you also feel so rejuvenated. You feel motivated on this journey of this little asshole just trying to redeem a debt, like trying to prove that he's the shit to everybody. And like first off, I'd mentioned this in my like letterbox thing, or even in my full review that I wrote for CG Mag, that like the opening scene, the opening credits, I won't say what it is, but it is the most insane, like I'm calling my shot ass maneuver to do in a movie like this. And I was like, there's no way the rest of this movie could be this fucking crazy. And yet it is that fucking crazy. Like, the Timothy Chalamet has been talking this shit for like the last year, and you realize no, he's fully justified with how good this is. He has the freedom to talk his shit for like the next like 2 years just off this role. He is. I said like once this movie was done, I was like, just give him the fucking Oscar. Like that award's sewn up. But that's also again the amazing ensemble cast. Talk about like the one battle has a great cast. This one as well, especially with a lot of them being non-actors. Like,
am I allowed to say I don't want Chalamet to win on the sole fact that then it gives Club Chalamet legitimacy?
Fuck her.
I need him to lose
she sucks.
forever.
She's
sucks,
trash,
but we're gonna ignore her.
Should be institutionalized. But anyway, the thing that I was so mad about watching this movie was that I'm like, God damn it, Kevin O'Leary was really fucking good, and he infuriates me to no end, but he's phenomenal in it. Fucking Odessa Asian. I don't know how to pronounce her last name. Is it Asian or Azion?
I think
Asian.
I think Asian.
Okay,
I could be wrong.
Incredible. Fucking Tyler the Creator in his first like big role, phenomenal. I wanted more Tyler, if anything.
He's great in Tyler Creator. Oh,
no, you're thinking ASAP Rocky.
Yeah, my bad. Get my black people mixed up. I can do that. You can't.
Yeah. Fucking Abel Ferrara, dude. Fucking Penn Jillette. I didn't recognize Penn Jillette was in the movie until like after the fact. Gwyneth Paltrow giving the best performance she's given in like half a fucking decade, I want to say. Like, this movie is just, it takes you on a ride that, like I said, this dude is a piece of shit, but he seems, unlike other Safdie protagonists, he feels redeemable in a way. And like, his whole thing is just, just a dickhead in his 20s. And
Who among us haven't?
exactly. I certainly have been, but
Not
like,
me. I was stuck. I've been out here.
yeah. But like I said, with him just talking all of this shit, it makes you feel motivated for like, I need this type of drive in whatever thing I'm doing. Because, and like, obviously don't screw over your friends, but like, I want this level of like confidence and motivation in everything I do. So that's like, it, as much as the worst people in the world are going to take the wrong lessons from this movie, as in like Wolf of Wall Street or Fight Club or whatever, there's enough of this that I feel like you should take this as like a guide for self-confidence, but just don't learn too much, if that makes sense.
So I want to ask, because I joked a few days ago that I'm going to be the last person in the world to see Marty Supreme,
Yeah.
which is still true. But you are not the first, and you will not be the last person who brought up Kevin O'Leary. So I just looked him up, and I see his face, and I'm like, oh, it's the guy from Shark Tank.
Yes.
And I'm like, okay, but why do people hate him? I thought he had like some allegations, but he just seems
he's Canada's Donald Trump, basically.
Okay. Gotcha.
He even tried to run for prime minister, and that shit didn't take. That thankfully did not fucking take.
Yeah, and then right before this movie came out, there was a quote where he was like, "Why are you paying all these extras? If AI could just replicate all the people in the background," and it's like, dude, shut the fuck up.
Okay.
And I love Marty Supreme as well. It's not on my top 5, but it's my number 6 or 7 right now. I think on my list. Right there. No, fuck! Damn it!
You realize how often you say 6 or 7 until that thing started popping up. I'm like, I said it so many times that it made me notice it. I'm like, God, I gotta change numbers.
It happened to me yesterday too. I was talking to my godson's parents, my cousin and her husband, and I was like, oh, I think that was like 6 or 7 years ago, and I did the thing, and I was like, I just saw what I did. Let's move on.
And you had to go like,
don't acknowledge it. Yeah. Anyways, yeah. So he sucks, and it sucks that he's in the movie. Unfortunately, he is very good in it,
but it's also he's playing an asshole.
He's playing an asshole. He's playing himself.
Yeah.
And I'm bringing this up because I just listened to the DGA interview Ben Affleck did with Josh Safdie.
Mm-hmm.
And to his credit as the filmmaker, he does not mince words about like, it's Kevin O'Leary. People like hate this guy, and he knows people hate him, and and he's playing like, and he describes the character as is because it's Kevin O'Leary, and I think I'm going to paraphrase because I don't remember exactly what it was. Go listen to it. It's a very good conversation. But he's saying like, he's like this capitalist, carpetbagger, takes advantage. He's the bad guy. He's the villain. He's playing a villain. And it's like, he's describing the person. And then it's not different from the character. And I was like, okay, at least you're smart about this,
Okay. Yeah. The assumption, the way people are talking about, like he had Epstein level of like,
No.
He's a classical capitalist douchebag.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, because when I look at his Wikipedia page, I'm like, oh, he just looks like a capitalist. I'm like, I'm not saying that's not a bad thing. It's just like, this is not the level of like Tom fuckery I thought. It wasn't like jump scare Donald Trump in Home Alone 2.
No, it's not the worst thing in the world, but it's not much better.
I will say also, just reading about this literally earlier today, but like one of my favorite characters in Marty Supreme is like Marty's friend, his best friend, who like he crashes at his place, the big dude.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, he looks familiar. And then I realized it's from fucking Side Talk, that video of like Trae Young when they're all going like, fuck Trae Young. And he shows up on camera in that scene. He's like, Trae Young looks like my dad's dick. I never saw my dad's dick, but he still looks like shit. I was like, oh, it's that dude. That's funny that he went from this to acting. Turns out Josh Safdie saw that video and was like, I want him in the movie. So it's so funny that the Safdies are just as online as me. That are like, hey, put this weird looking dude in the movie. Also, when the dude, I won't say how, but like that one dude from Uncut Gems, you know who I'm talking about.
Oh yeah,
the one guy who I was like, don't let him in.
This fucking guy.
When he showed up in Marty, I screamed.
Yeah, I mean the Safdies are so good at finding real people.
Real characters.
Yeah, and there's they it's fine when people have work done. I'm not shooting that down, but just something about real human faces, people who work and are out in the world, and it makes the movies feel more authentic. Even if you're not looking at the real world through like a 200 millimeter lens running down the street all the time.
Yeah.
I always thought The Bear was pretty good at casting. I mean, the cast, they look like real people.
I'm a big fan of The Bear, and that's a big reason why as well for me. I responded very positively to that when I finally started watching it 3 years ago. And I got to shout out my boy Abel Ferrara. Again, this is not in my top 5, but it's a fantastic movie.
Yeah.
And I did not know there was going to be that much Abel Ferrara.
I also didn't expect him to show that much.
Waffle Press regular. No, I love his work as an artist, and I was so happy to see him.
King of New York was an easy, immediate all-timer for me. So I get it.
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude. Yeah,
There's
go Abel Ferrara heads. Go watch Marty Supreme.
There's an artist I need to watch, or I need to watch his stuff. So hopefully next year.
Okay, but yeah, that's my number 2.
All right, Max.
So my number 3s did not waffle basically up until One Battle After Another, and everything after that. But my 2s, I don't see them changing. Number 2 is 28 Years Later. A few weeks ago, somebody shared that fucking clip of Alfie climbing the bone temple with his spoilers, with his mother's skull in his hand, and you just have the young father's score just going off, and I'm boohoo crying at 6 a.m. because I'm like, what the fuck? It's so beautiful. Seen it twice, saw it once by myself because Seuss she's full blown into horror movies now, and she was like, I don't know, man, that trailer, that she was like genuinely frightened of that trailer. And I'm like, you're gonna be fine. She has her own personal issues with the depiction of cancer on screen, just because with her mom ongoing currently, but she liked it. But I ugly fucking cried. It is the ugliest cry I think I can remember offhand the last few years going to the movies. Beautiful movie. Anthony Dodd Mantle.
Yeah.
His cinematography, the fucking iPhones, just some of the cleanest shit I've seen all year. Just gorgeous. Did I mention the Young Father score? Yeah, it's real fucking good, ain't it? Yeah, I fucking loved it. It has been staunchly my number 2 all year long. I really hope people are right about the Bone Temple. I really like Nia DaCosta. I wish the best for her. I liked Hedda. I haven't seen Captain Marvel. Did she
or the Marvels? Yeah.
Or the Marvels.
Yeah. No one has.
I've seen it. It's okay. It's clearly like it's away from that got away from her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's not her movie. Like
exactly.
Yeah.
But I hope she's able to have a strong follow-up, because I feel like she kind of keeps low-key getting the shit into the stick. But you know what? She's still working, and I want her to keep working because she's great. And this film is great. And we out here, they've greenlit the third one. We got
yes, sir.
On script duty. We got Cillian Murphy coming back. We just need the man back. We need him back. Fantastic movie. Just damn.
Yeah, that is.
I can't. Ray Fiennes. God damn. What a fucking performance.
Yeah.
Jesus. Sorry. Please, someone.
No. It's my number 2 as well. It got the closest to dethroning my number 1 for the year, but this is a movie I was anticipating for most of my life at this point. Because 20 weeks later, we all
thought it was gonna be 28 months later. For a while.
Yeah,
because I literally found an old Twitter post where I saw like, oh, what's your like media white whale? And I said in that list of stuff that I said, one of them was 28 months later.
That's 28 days later. It's the first DVD I got. Dad took me 28 weeks later. This was a long time coming, and like it didn't play it safe at all, and that's why it was so like creatively invigorating. We did like a 2-hour episode on the movie when it came out. Go check that out. We don't have to go into the whole thing. Yeah, Drew Drew Hunter.
sorry.
Watch
I'm so
28
sorry.
years later. It's fucking fantastic.
I just spoiled it. I apologize.
Nah, it's the end of the year. You should be seeing these movies already. I hope you still enjoy it. Truly. Yeah, incredible movie. The sort
Most
of
dick
camera
I've
work that
seen
can
on
only
screen?
happen from lunatics in the best possible way. I'm sorry. What was that, Max?
Most dick I've seen on screen this year.
Probably.
Fucking
That-
swinging.
literally, why would I schmeed it up like that?
The
What were they calling it? 28 inches later? Like, yeah, man. What the fuck? What do they got over there in the water?
What fucking shit they slanging?
Yeah,
on
goddamn,
screen.
dude.
Literally every time the alpha showed up on screen, I'm like, hey, literally, I think I might have said hey yo the first time I started
Well, you know that meme of that picture of that? It's like the toad, and he's looking up, and he sees like the shadow over his face. It's just that, but it's just a huge fucking schlong.
It's basically just Attack on Titan. That's what my friend.
Oh
compared
my
it to.
god. Yeah.
Shit.
Remarkably beautiful movie. We should continue moving the medium forward with how we shoot movies with digital. They don't have to look ugly. Yeah, I know it wasn't just the iPhones. They have a bunch of fucking fancy lenses and shit like that. I looked into those for something I'm trying to get together. They're called the B-script lenses, and not lenses. They're like modifications you can add onto the phone with like cages and stuff like that. Surprisingly, not really expensive. Like you can't buy them for $50, but you can get them for like $300 when they have them available. The thing is, they don't always have them available because I think people are catching on to the capabilities of modern camera stuff. But yeah, remarkable movie in every sense of the word. I won't relitigate everything we talked about for hours on end about it already. There's no world where this wasn't my top 5 and very close to being my number 1. I haven't done Gene's number 2 yet. I'm going to hold on to it as we get to our number 1 because I think there's going to be some familiar stuff here, and then we could talk about his number 1.
Yeah.
When we do that, do we just say the number 1 then?
Yeah, it's Sinners. What
Yeah,
do you like?
it's
No, it's not. I'm sorry. I actually lied to you guys. It was not Sinners.
Okay. You're going to hell then.
Fuck you. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was one of them days. No, I'm kidding. It's
I do love one of them.
I like one of them
Like,
days. Yeah.
One of them days is a fantastic comedy, and yeah.
I think that also might be in the 20, but like in the lower part of it. But anyway, like Sinners has been my number 1 since April. I was like, there's nothing that's going to beat this. And like I said, one battle and Marty came excessively. I'm talking like literal millimeters. Like we're talking like this much. But like that sequence alone, that one take, like the sequence, is truly one of the best things I have ever seen in a film ever. Like talk about just like shedding tears. I immediately shed tears when I realized what was happening because I never thought I would see some shit like this in my lifetime. And Coogler has a habit of doing that, I realize. But like there's so much richness to everything that's happening on screen, whether it's like the carefully composed cinematography to the music, fucking Ludwig Göransson going on an 11. Like he's had maybe one of the greatest streaks a composer has had maybe ever. But like that to like, again, the ensemble cast, every character has so much history and displays so much of it in just minutes of screen time. Like I think back to like the sequence of Delroy talking about like his like old former colleagues that all got killed and how they showcase the sequence without showing you like the murder. You hear it all in the background, like little faint sounds, and you're like, fucking hell. And it gets you to care for all this entire ensemble, and then for it to radically switch genres into like the crazy vampire action horror movie that it becomes. It doesn't feel like it's cheap. It feels so earned for it to happen. And even with Remick as a character, even his whole thing is very fascinating. Where I like, obviously the easy way, and I also admit to this, where I was like, it's like easily like cultural appropriation, like because he's after like Sammy's gifts, but his reasoning isn't pure. Like it is still assimilation, but like there's still so much more to that character that we don't know. But like I like that we don't know too much, but we can get as much from like the little he's inferred. This is a movie I've seen like, God, like I'm also not one to go see movies that often immediately after they come out, but this I saw like 3 times within like the first week.
Yeah.
Like I brought my brother to go see it in IMAX 70 mil. And that was his first time ever seeing a movie like that, and he was also blown the fuck away. It's like I know people are gonna go like it's not that good. Like to me, this is damn near perfect, dude. Like this is generational cinema.
Yeah, people saying it's not that good are just
Or
wrong.
full of shit.
Sorry.
Yeah,
yeah, that's not a conversation I'm entertaining.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Look, I those variety hit pieces that came out in the weeks leading up to it were
That first weekend was great. Listen, black people will never forgive Variety
They
for
will
that ever.
never forgive but I know in the last few weeks everyone and especially major organizations, institutions have been putting out their best of year lists, and Sinners has been left off on some of them. And I want to push back and say I love the film, but I'm also happy it's not appearing on everybody's list, and not everybody loved it as much as we do, because I like the diversity out there. I do think the film is up there worth talking about, but I also recognize there's a lot of fucking movies, and there's a lot of movies that many of us are not going to see because we don't hit the festival circuit like that.
Yeah.
But I'm glad for the diversity out there, even if I'm not so much a fan of, especially places like Variety, where they were like, "Well, hold up now. Oh, you're getting too big for your britches. Hold up." Like, all right,
Yeah.
pause. Like,
I will say I don't need every list to have Sinners in there, because I know again there's a lot of good movies that have come out this year. And so, but still, it's like it's worth acknowledging at the very least.
yeah.
But and fuck Owen Gleiberman. That's really the takeaway from tonight.
Yeah, no, he's a bozo.
Yeah.
But movie, yeah, incredible. You just mentioned Ludwig Göransson, and I was like, yeah, what's he got coming up next? And I saw Mandalorian. I'm like, I don't
Yeah,
wanna
but what's he
see
got
that.
after
His
that?
score is
but
his
he's got
score
the Odyssey.
is so good for that though.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, do I really want to? Is this going to be a Tron Ares, where a movie I haven't seen, but like, do I risk it just to go listen? Nah, I'm good.
You got to do the blindfold challenge. You go
As
watch Tron Ares with the
as
blindfold.
nonplussed as I am about the Mandalorian movie, listen, they put Grogu and my boy Babu Frick together. They literally sold me purely on that. No matter what, those are my glub shittos. Those are my little guys.
Weak men with weak hearts will not see tomorrow. I am made of stronger stuff. You can't fool me.
Listen, all
All
he has to do is hit. He just has to hit one hey, and I'm there. My heart is taken.
I hope he dies.
Fuck you.
I hate
both of
Babu
you.
Frick.
Babu Frick
I was
is
like being like, we gotta give J.J. Abrams a little breathing room.
That is my.
here.
You're talking shit about my son, and I don't appreciate that.
Anyways, Sinners. Shout out 2025 for featuring Schlong in a lot of our movies. I appreciate seeing Dick on screen, big, small, what have you. Hey, look, we need more variety.
Hey,
We can't always
yo,
see some titties.
For that
And
reason,
also-
watch Splitsville. Also, there's a copious amount of dick in there.
Shout out for 2025 cinema for featuring copious amounts of dick and also copious amounts of cunnilingus. Ryan
Horny.
Coogler, I know you know ball like that, so appreciate you for the real leaders out there.
Dude, literally, Haley Steinfeld's first scene, I have never done this. Like, oh my goodness, for her, that first line, I'm like, oh, she's on that type of timing. Okay.
Yeah, shout out 2025 for bring a little bit of horny back to cinema. We appreciate it.
Yeah, Ryan Coogler is pulling like heavy duty with saving movies, from the video breakdown of the format,
Fantastic.
to putting cunnilingus back in movies. Like,
Yeah.
he's covering
would-
all the bases.
I would love to know if there was somehow some marketing way to measure that video's reach and how well that like got
Oh.
people hyped up,
I
because
think
that did so fucking well.
it made an immediate impact, because there's a far less successful one, but still very good, that Danny Boyle and Anthony Dodd Mantle did for 28 years later. It's very good. It just, didn't pick up the way.
Because it's not as simple as like the way, like simple as putting it, like I don't mean it in a negative way, but like the way that Ryan breaks it down is so very easily understandable. They're like, okay, I get why I'm excited to see it in this format or this what the difference between formats is. And yeah, that shit did gangbusters.
Yeah, beautiful movie. Remick is, I think, probably still by far and away my favorite and most interesting character this year. There's so much to peel back from that character. Fucking every time I watch it, I forget Miles Canton, whose acting debut is in this.
Yeah.
He's got that fucking voice on him, and I'm like, oh shit. You know?
No, you
just-
know, so, just to put it to that note, like, I was talking with a friend, and we were both like bring up like, I think it was from some podcast or whatever, but like, remember how Otis Redding died young, but that he has like an old man voice. He has a voice that sounds like somebody who's had like 3 kids, like just has a long career. He sounds like he's 46 years old. Miles Caton got that exactly. Where he's young as hell. He's got to be like early 20s, but that man got a voice of like, again, like Otis Redding. Of like, this man got like, his voice got age. He's got character.
Yeah, he's so Michael B. Jordan, obviously, like, man, that's a
The
good looking
performance
black
of his
man.
career.
He's so fucking. I don't know about that. Creed is. I don't
Creed's
know.
up there. But what he's doing here with these 2 characters, like, this is a year where we've had like at least like a good 6. God damn, I almost did it again. At least, several movies were having. I caught myself. We have multiple movies that have a dual role, like dual performances, and
Alto
honestly,
Knights #1. I'm kidding.
fuck you.
Boo.
It's crazy that again, De Niro is the worst one of them. That's what's shocking to me. But it's also shocking that like Michael B. Jordan is a great actor, but I didn't think he would have this in him. Like have both of these characters with the depth and nuance that they have.
Yeah.
Here, let's see what Gene thinks about this. Because
You
he's
got it?
back.
Oh my
He
God.
was back.
And he's
God
back.
damn it.
Ah.
We just had it. We just had it. There we go.
Okay, now is it going?
Yeah.
11th hour save.
All right. Welcome back. We're
Yeah,
talking
thanks.
Sinners. So,
Oh,
which is
okay,
your
yeah,
number
we're on
2.
Sinners.
It's our number 1.
Yeah,
It's my number 1, yeah.
So you could hear me now, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
perfectly.
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, the phone overheated, so that was
Ooh,
That was not fun.
I get that.
Ooh, I'm sorry.
Right.
You all right?
Yes, I'm good. So I'm just gonna try to ease back into this conversation, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
we're just talking
Somehow.
about Sinners. Just
Yeah.
let us know your thoughts on Sinners. Why is it your number 2?
Sinners was number 2. Just the fact it was an original film and it got made. I don't know if that's a good enough reason, but the fact that
It helps.
somehow, yeah, it does help. Somehow, Ryan Coogler got that made was amazing, and it's you saw the video where he's talking about the format changes of IMAX.
Yeah, we
that
were just talking about
Yeah.
that.
We're literally just talking about what you got back on.
Oh, okay,
It's
so-
the impact of that. You know, it was such a positive impact on
Mhm.
like cinema as a community.
Right.
Yeah, perfect timing, if
So-
anything.
Yeah, so just the fact that he was able to kind of get other, I think outside the movie, get other non-film people interested in formats, whereas like IMAX or regular, the fact that there were so many people going to IMAX was pretty insane, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. Also, just we got to shout out the specific changes between the aspect ratios, which you can't get at home. You can only get it in the IMAX theaters between
Fucking phenomenal.
2:7:5:1 to 4:3 is fucking just like, who thinks of that's fucking crazy. That's such a fucking radical shift in like scope and size.
And
that's
when it
like,
happens, that's when I just remember I'm like, I'm locked
You did the
in.
leave for it.
yeah.
It's like, oh shit. And I'm like, oh, Ryan Coogler, you got that dog in you. Like,
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, incredible fucking movie. Breaks my heart every time.
I know. You
yeah.
watch it every time thinking maybe this time it'll be different.
Yeah,
Everything will go without a hitch.
yeah, man. When even like, so I saw it 6 times in theaters, 3 times in 70 millimeter, and
Coastal Elite. Coastal
Yeah, a
Elite, I'm
little
sick of
bit.
You could
Uh,
have seen it 6 times.
Shout out
No,
your
not in
Stop
70
it.
millimeter.
But every time I'm like, okay, I'm crying a little less now. Like maybe like this last time because it was for the Halloween re-release. I was like, maybe I can get through the ending without like choking up at least.
Mhm.
And then when old Sammy's like, until the sun went down was the best day of my life. Was it like that for you? It's like, oh fuck, dude.
Yeah.
God
Yeah.
damn.
Billy Jared, if he listens to this, mine is for him. I know it's the don't want her to get any of that smoke on you, and I'm like, oh no, lie down, try not to cry.
Yeah. It's beautiful. It's the most beautiful movie of the year. It's got a handful of the most beautiful sequences I've ever seen in a theater. Like the question was posed earlier, like most like exciting theatrical experiences of the year. I guess every time I saw Sinners,
Yeah.
every time it was very special. And
Like
And, like-
Vampire Hunter D Bloodlust, it has everything the body needs. It's got kung fu, it's got titties, and it's got the okay. There's not actual
don't think it
titties,
has
but you
kung
get what
fu.
I'm saying.
But it
I-
has gun. Yeah, it has guns.
It has
Yeah.
the clan getting mowed down.
Yeah.
Also,
It's-
it's so like I know we bring it up, but like that movie's so funny. Like y'all clan, we like he's so offended. We're like, I'm not clan. So we believe in equality.
We believe in equality.
it fucking I bust up every time when Remick is like, oh, it's because we're and he rubs his forehead.
Oh, yeah, it's not that funny, but low key, it's when they start doing pick, pour, rob, and clean, and then you see us stack just like
Just like,
dipping in
it's
the
like-
back. He's like, hey.
Hey, this is kind of a bomb. It's like, hey, oh, Robin Clee. The funny thing is, I was doing the same thing. I'm like, hey, this is not bad. Then they cut the stack. I'm like, yes.
And that's how they get y'all. They would never get me.
I wouldn't let him in, but I mean, like, that's a good ass song.
Yeah.
I'll bring you some fried chicken outside.
Yeah, that's movie of the years, I think, as far as most of us are concerned, even if it's
Yeah.
not our number one. But Gene, I was running down your list of favorites to make sure you were spoken for.
Thanks.
Would you like to close us out with your number one as I pull up comments from our listeners and fans?
Yeah, number one is Weapons from Zach Kreger,
Ooh, okay.
the director of Miss March.
Yes, everyone's favorite American comedy.
It is.
No,
It has its moments. It has its moments, I think.
I'm sure it does, but
Yeah.
I don't think people would really go to bat for that. But yeah, Weapons.
Right, no,
Why
I'm not
Weapons?
I'm not going to bat for Miss March, but Weapons is story structure wise so interesting. It's fragmented, but it never feels like you have to figure anything out. Say if you're watching Memento, maybe there's a second to think, okay, it's going backwards, right? You understand what's going on in Weapons pretty, from each perspective. And yeah, it was just the marketing behind it had me anticipating it for the longest time. I was really looking forward to that. And it's well done, and just like every character doesn't feel boring. There's I'm watching Stranger Things right now, and when they go to certain
sorry?
storyline, what's that?
I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm watching Stranger Things, but
No, he's apologizing because
Oh, yeah,
the last
for
season's divisive. We'll say.
yeah, for sure. But certain characters, I'm just not interested in their storylines, right? Like if you're watching the last season, looking at Hopper and he goes to Russia, just skip through that. But
Mhm.
Weapons, every single storyline, when they cut to the principal or like James Brolin, is pretty engaging and just really well told.
You mean Josh
And-
Brolin?
Josh Brolin, excuse me. His dad's yeah, Josh Brolin.
His dad is in this.
His dad's still alive, right?
I think so.
I don't
think
know.
so,
I'll look it up.
Yeah, thank you, Max. Um,
But yeah.
good choice. Not on my top 5, but great movie. Definitely
He is still alive, 85.
Yeah, he's still alive. Yeah.
still kicking.
Not long now. Sorry.
Hey, yo.
Hey, look, you know what? After the amount of celebrities' death this past year, I'm out here like I'm praying John Carpenter. I die before Carpenter does.
Well, don't
'Cause
say
I'm-
that either.
I know, but like I'm
Stop,
sitting here
stop
like,
trying to do your romanticized male bleed out. Max keeps bringing up, Gene, that he's like, in case I'm alive in a couple years. It's like, what do you mean? Like,
you have
don't
health
do
problems?
that.
Do you have like health problems we don't know about?
just general anxiety. Also, I'm near. Okay, so this is like slightly personal and not cultural, whatever. The government out here is asking people to pick up like emergency packets because Ukraine and Russia, and so every day I'm just like, are you guys gonna wake up one day and say, "Oh yeah, Netherlands has been like wiped off the face of the earth," and people are gonna text me like, "Nah, guys, I'm gone. It's over."
Yeah, well,
Whoa.
It's
Well,
not
it's-
that bad, but also,
yeah, you're
No,
still
I'm
in
sorry you're
NATO.
going through that.
Yeah.
no, it's fine. It's not that bad. I just like this year's been so long. It's been so fucking long.
Yeah.
It has been long.
Yeah.
But
Anyways, yes, weapons.
yeah.
No, yeah. Thanks for letting me try to find a segue after that. No, but I'm glad you're doing okay.
No, I'm good.
Yeah.
But one of our fans of the show at Film Booth, one Ben after another. He also had weapons in his top 5, Gene. Top 5 are Resurrection, One Battle After Another, Hamnet, Weapons, and Sinners.
Okay.
That's a good.
So many of these movies I'm not getting until next year. Hamnet,
And Resurrection. Also, Resurrection is just coming out now, though, right?
Yeah.
but I also think it goes wide next year. So like that one's fine. But
Yeah, like I didn't get to see Resurrection yet, and I like Bygan. I think that's how you pronounce his name. I might have fucked that up. Firewalk with Jamie Rebinal said One Battle After Another, Resurrection. It was just an accident. No Other Choice, and Marty Supreme.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so like Marty Supreme also just came out, so people are like adding that to their list and such like that. Drew Hunter, who's been very active in the comments, thank you. Got a ton to catch up on, but right now I'm at One Battle After Another, Sinners, Wake Up Dead Man, hell yeah, Chainsaw Man the movie, Rez Arc,
Yeah.
and The Phoenician Scheme, which I also really liked and barely missed my top of the year. And the real Matt Curione, our boy, Sinners, Marty Supreme, Avatar, One Battle, but No Other Choice. Avatar did not make my top 5.
Yeah, it just narrowly it's right there behind Badlands.
I want to say it's in the 20. It's in my 20, but it's like lower half. But again, it's been a good year, so like the fact that it's not that much higher is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's also a lot of movie. I want to give it a rewatch because I wasn't head over heels about it. I liked it a lot.
Yes, I like it quite a bit, but yeah,
fucking goddamn, dude, like slow down.
It's one of those. Liam has seen it like 4 times now, and I liked the movie a lot, but I'm like, I actually don't want to go back to theaters. I'm just gonna wait till it hits Disney Plus because like I want to see it again, but like, oh man, I left that theater. I'm like, I'm exhausted.
Oh my
I need a moment.
Dude, running like 2 pairs of glasses sucks.
Oh god, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, you have to put them over.
Literally everyone in this episode except for me.
You.
How did you guys manage that?
Well, technically speaking, I don't actually need glasses, but I wear them because I think I look better with them. So I don't technically need them for now.
Yeah, I don't really. Yeah, you put them on and then they kind of slide over, but there's like if you move your head, they kind of
they wobble. Yeah,
they wobble.
I see.
And you have to like adjust it every so often. So it's more just annoying than anything else. Yeah, you could still watch the movie pretty well, I would say. I don't know for Shaq, how do you feel?
It's annoying. It's like it's watchable, but it's still annoying. Yeah. And especially because also I was masked up too. So like on top of that, like it was fogging up my regular glasses. So I had to like take both pairs, wipe it off, and then go back. Like it was annoying. Also, No Other Choice got mentioned. No Other Choice is in my 10. It's it's fantastic.
Can't wait to watch it in the new year.
Don't get it till next year.
Yeah.
Fucking American.
We're with you this time, Max. Just this once though.
Pirate maybe.
No, pay for that one. It's a good. We like Park Chan-wook. He's a good filmmaker. But yeah, let's wrap up the episode, guys. Thank you so much for joining me to finish off the end of the year. before we head into the new year. It's a pleasure doing these with you guys. I love having you on. Thank you to people that tuned in, came in and out. I saw the numbers go up and down a lot, so thank you for that. Comments and likes and subscribes are all very appreciated.
Quick question before we
Yes.
sign off. What is everyone's number one anticipated for next year?
Ooh.
Oh,
shit.
Disclosure Day?
Okay.
Disclosure Day's
Disclosure
up
Day.
there right now.
Yeah.
Fuck. Let me see what's playing next year. That's the thing.
Yeah,
So,
I'll echo
y'all start
Gene, by
talking.
the way. Yeah, I'll echo Gene while Shaq's looking up other movies, but yeah, that's kind of the big one.
Yeah,
I
that
mean,
was a great trailer.
That Odyssey, like 5-minute preview,
Mm,
unbelievable.
it was the Trojan horse
Yeah.
Which
sequence.
I did not see because I didn't
Oh.
see Avatar in IMAX. I saw it in Dolby 3D.
I think it's for
Ooh.
other if you see like a 70 millimeter, say a Marty Supreme, it's with that.
Oh, okay, yeah, didn't
If you
do
watch
70.
I think if you watch Avatar is gonna have IMAX for a while, but it might be in other IMAX screenings.
Okay.
I will
Yeah.
say for me, just because I've already brought it up, if it indeed comes out next year, the sequel to Godzilla -1. Sorry, I just
Yeah.
Minus,
um
Is it
Zero.
-0? Yeah.
minus zero,
-0.
yeah. So the sequel to that, no, Disclosure Day looks good.
That was
It's
a
kind of
great
weird.
trailer.
I know everything that's coming out, but I'm also like, I'm not really paying that much attention because like I want to be surprised about some certain things.
Yeah, it's always
Yeah.
fun to be surprised later.
I'm very curious about Kreger's Resident Evil. I will say that much, just
Yeah.
because we're coming off of Weapons, and then we're all kind of big Resident Evil fans. So
Mhm. Also, Shaq and I get to pull rank a little bit because we saw what might end up being the best action movie of next year
Dude,
already.
yeah.
oh, The Furious.
The Kenji
Furious.
Oh yeah, I've
Tanigaki,
seen it. I've
baby.
seen it. I've seen it.
Oh wait, you saw it already? That's right. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, sorry,
yeah,
Gene.
no,
Gene. Oh.
Oh, I haven't seen it. No, I don't even
No.
know about it actually.
Yeah.
Next year, I mean, if it's not out before Big
Dude,
Bad,
The
I have to
Furious.
imagine they're gonna try to get that.
Yeah.
I want to watch it again so badly.
I know.
that
I know nothing
fucking.
about this movie now.
You described
It's-
it perfectly, Shaq. There was the good, the bad, the ugly fight at the like. Oh my fucking god!
Yeah.
That audience was eating it up.
I legitimately, I almost stood. I was in the front row. Like the director and actors were there. I almost stood up when they did all 5 of them doing their eyes. I was like, "Let's go!" I almost did that reflexively. I literally had to hold myself back.
I got to watch it at Beyond Fest with our big bad boys, Patrick and Powell, and those are some fun guys to watch a movie with. Goddamn, like obviously we knew that from Big Bad for those of us have been there, but goddamn, man, that was a fucking ride. That movie fucking rips. Everyone stay tuned for that.
Apparently, your most anticipated next year, Diego, is a Doomsday. Are you excited to see James Marsden back as Cyclops? Look at that! Look at that excited face. He's fucking. Let's go.
His PC is green in honor of Doomsday. Like,
It's gonna.
Yeah.
No.
I do want to give one that I don't know if it's my most, but it's one I've been very intently paying attention to. Coyote versus Acme finally coming out.
Yeah, that's a great one.
Yeah.
I wanted to see this movie the moment I heard the premise. Even if it's bad, I want to see it for myself, and I'm glad we actually have the opportunity to actually see it. It got saved for fucking tax break hell that it was stuck in.
Yeah, because it should be illegal to do that for movies. It should be
Really
illegal.
should.
Or if movies are written off for tax purposes, then it should be released freely to the public because then it
It's not
belongs
making
to the
money, yeah.
taxpayers. So
Yeah.
don't do that. Yeah, I'm very excited for that too. Because that's movies should be seen. No
David
matter
Zaslav,
how good or bad they
visited by
are.
3 ghosts.
Yeah.
3 ghosts, yeah.
Yeah, hopefully some more
3
too. But-
3 Looney Tune ghosts.
Yeah. Anybody else most anticipated, and then we'll wrap out.
If Aaron was here, I know he'd probably say he's waiting for all us to see Mortal Kombat 2. He can't help but let us all know he's
I would
seen it.
it looks Mortal Kombat 2 over Street Fighter any day of the week.
Ooh,
I'm curious about that Street Fighter trailer, just because the casting is so fucking bonkers that I want to give it a shot, despite Andrew Schultz.
Yeah,
Right. Yeah, that's
movie there?
unfortunate.
What is
What's
that?
What?
Why is Andrew Schultz there?
He's
Because he's playing Dan. Dan is already a joke character anyway,
Mm.
so he's probably just gonna get his ass whooped a lot. But it's still just like you don't need to be in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he really doesn't. He really
Well,
doesn't.
I'll
At
point out
least-
for the film we're not getting next year, which is Jordan
Oh.
Peele's next film, which
Oh.
I think next year would be pretty much close to perfect if his other film was coming out. But
Yeah,
Yeah.
greatness
that
must
my
be must
it
be
was
waited on.
patient.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
we will wait. We'll be
Mhm.
seated.
Take your time, baby.
You don't need to go do a Marvel film. Don't do that.
Don't do that. Don't do
Oh,
that.
we ain't got time to unpack all that. But gentlemen, it has been an honor and a pleasure. I hope the end of the year treats you all beautifully. Where can the people find you online, Shaq, as we head out?
You could find me on all the social medias at Shaq Excellence. That's SHAK Excellence. That's Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Blue Sky, all the Letterbox, all of that. You can also find my reviews that I write for CG Magazine. That's at cgmagonline.com.
Thank you so much for coming back, my friend. It's always a pleasure to have you. Hope we get to do this more in the new
Of
year.
course, boys. I always love being on here with you guys.
Yeah.
Also,
definitely.
Max, it's so good to talk to you again, dude. It's been a minute. Like,
Yeah, I need to talk to Mike about how he's feeling next year in terms of getting guests on the show. But yeah,
Yeah.
definitely got to have you back on because
of course.
I know I've been throwing out the heavy hitters these last few months.
Yeah, y'all have been going crazy over
Ace
there.
producer, baby.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
like-
Max, sincerely, thank you for coming on and goddamn, dude, you're killing it over there with
Katie
the
O'Brien
guests.
is such a crazy pull.
We friends now.
I'm so happy.
Yeah. Shout out the Katie O'Brien episode, which was fantastic and excellent, and one of my favorites that you guys have done. Sincerely, man,
Yep.
you've been crushing it. ODST Spartan.
Yeah, ODST Spartan on most socials, Twitter, Blue Sky, and then A4E Podcast on Twitter, Blue Sky, Instagram, and also our Discord, where if you have an interest in joining, you can find me regularly getting roasted for some bullshit ass reason. Like this morning when I woke up and Liam was like, I just had Costco pumpkin pie with the right amount of nutmeg. And I'm like, okay, so what's the right amount of nutmeg? They proceed to start shitting on me because they're just like, oh, you're European, you can't handle your European mind can't handle the fucking grease. I'm like, what the fuck? Just 6 months ago, what are you talking? It is that shit every single day. I love it. It's no, I don't love it. Don't know because they'll think I actually do love it. It's funny, but every day it's some bullshit.
Put you through hell, bro.
Links to Gene and I stuff below. I just want to say, really, thank you everyone who keeps tuning in for this stuff. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, all that stuff. All the shows. Serving Up Comics with Gene. I'm glad you guys are checking that out. Speedrun podcasts. Great guests. Great mini-sodes on there as well. I'm really proud of the hangouts. Really proud of the retrospectives I do with Macaringo. We're wrapping up the superhero blockbusters next year. We have a couple more, and I think they might actually. They could be some of the best ones we do. I'm very optimistic because we're closing the book on that chapter of the retrospective, and I think this has been our strongest season yet, if I'm being honest. And yeah, just thank you everyone for being part of this and for tuning in. Genuinely wouldn't do it without the continued support. So thank you all for listening. Thanks for watching. Gene, any last thoughts?
No, just keep subscribing. Just keep subscribing and watching, and yeah, just echoing the same statement of thanks for keep tuning in until next year.
Yeah. Thank you guys for the nice comments as well. We have been professionally